All right,
Okay.
cool.
The recording is
Awesome.
live.
Sweet, sweet.
Woo!
All right. So, where we left off, actually, let me say this in the beginning. We're going to cover a lot of narrative ground here in this session. So, excuse me if I miss something or if I foul up something, but it's a lot. It's like based on our pacing, it's a lot of narrative ground. So, we'll try to progress and give me your condolences. All right. So, anyways, where we left off, you all had completed the bowl mission. This was aiding Chief Fielding and his engineers to drain Evergreen's launch pad. It had been flooded in the torrential downpours and was rendered unusable. Your job, your mission, your charge was to escort Chief Fielding and his engineers to the bowl to drain it. But in that process, you all were assailed by these what were formerly known as bugs, no longer known as bugs, as you captured some of these assailants as they attacked you and Chief Fielding as you were escorting them to the launch pad, the bowl. And you completed the mission, and with minor difficulty, as one of the CEC vehicles or one of Chief Fielding's engineer transports were a bit damaged, but nothing too life-threatening. You did manage to capture some of these, I believe it was 3 or 4 of these raiders, and questioned them a bit. In your questioning, you found out that they perceive you all as intruders on Evergreen, and they have some inclination of why you're here. They noted that they are from a place called Hive Home, but you didn't have enough time to investigate further, as patients put through a priority commission message to you all, stating that the Greytowns and presumably a farm on the outset of the Greytowns are being plagued by a mass of swelling forces of derelict and derelict subalterns that are just marching through the southeast of Evergreen, and that's where we will find you all, as you all are have your mechs load up on one of these spare CEC vehicles, and you're making your way towards the Great Towns and presumably this outlying farm. Um, yeah, so we land there, and what are you guys doing?
So if I may quickly, I know that last session I basically I basically detached the microphone from my drone and
Correct.
kind of stuffed it in uh one of the prisoners
Yep.
like belongings. I'm going to assume that until the time being, until I get the microphone back, I effectively can't use my drone because that just seems fair since it's more or less being used for something else.
I would say you could
If
still use your drone. As far as any intel you're picking up from your microphone, it seems quite quiet at the moment. You're probably picking up some errant sounds of Chief Fielding ordering around some of his engineers and talking about your valiant efforts in protecting them. But those
Mhm.
are quite muffled as captives. These raiders are kind of stowed away in this vehicle, and so you're not
Yeah.
really getting too much right now. They don't seem too talkative.
I'm just hearing their road trip songs, nothing special.
Exactly, exactly.
And
One thing
you
up.
said that
Go
we've
ahead. Go
just
ahead.
arrived. Oh, sorry.
No, no,
I
you're in
was asking.
transit. You're in transit.
Got you. What
Um,
were you going to know?
so one thing of note is of Joseph, or AKA Kaiser's weird face switch, face off with one of the raiders. Joseph seemed to have integrated their visage into their protocollar and is apparently impersonating.
No, he stopped it after he threatened the fucker.
Yeah, essentially.
Can't wait to see your family,
I'm gonna
son.
take your face off.
Face stealer.
It was sending a message. If as if we didn't beat them physically, but also morally and ethically.
Gotcha.
Yo, I'm
Ethically,
so glad that Legion's
I'm the
character is
new
played
favorite
by.
son.
I'm so glad Legion's character is played by Nicolas Cage.
Exactly.
I can't believe you would just steal John Travolta's face like that.
Um,
I imagine
okay.
that Key is just kind of probably with gear since last we left off on the mission. I gotten scraped up on my forehead from getting knocked around, and so I was bleeding.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
But otherwise he is kind of off, like mumbling to himself. He's doing that anime reference. He's doing that Boku no Hero mumble to yourself as you write in your notebook.
Gosh.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, Gear would patch you up without much drama.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a cool forehead band now.
Nice. So we get an image of Gear and Kui kind of like, Gear rendering some medical treatment to Key on top of this vehicle, which your mechs are affixed to. We probably get an image of Joseph flicking on and off their face double with their proso collar. Just making sure that
I'm bored. I'm gonna steal this man's face.
that it works. And I guess, Kanye, what would you say you're doing as you're headed from the bowl past Evergreen into the southeast of Evergreen?
He had mentioned that he was helping Scalpel with some of their repairs, so he's probably just finishing up the last of that.
Awesome, awesome. So we get an image of you. This vehicle is trudging through some of the rain and the downpour here, but also going through some of the mud and the muck here. But maybe occasional jets of mud are kind of thrown up on your face as you're trying to make these adjustments and repairs to Gear's mech. Some of your equipment's getting a little clogged by the mud, but that's just the nature of Evergreen. As you all are continuing past Evergreen now, you've kind of made your way from the bowl and headed toward the southeast of Evergreen. Before I go into the description, on the start of last session, I asked you all what your goals were for the last session. Do you all remember what those goals were?
Yes. He wanted to basically knock out two birds with one stone. So not only achieve the goal of getting the bowl cleared out, but also effectively acting as the big distraction, so that our captain Nosimbe could more or less track down the whereabouts of where these people are coming from.
And after conclusion of last session, do you feel like you achieved that goal?
Well, he has not had a chance to talk to Nosimbe, and he's probably a little bit worried about it. Nosimbo, rather. My apologies. And he's probably a little bit worried about it, but he's at least gotten the bowl, so he's kind of like he's gotten that victory down in the least.
Okay. So Nosimbo is on your mind. Kanya.
The goal was get intel and get like a ground to stand on in terms of context, and that has only gotten worse. that has only gotten more complex. It's like, oh, I wanted ground to stand on. I've been dropped down a hole.
Gosh, that's pretty accurate.
Do you think Kanya has a good understanding of what I guess hollow ground they are on, or no?
No, he's floundering. He's like halfway through the repairs. He's going, but why the fuck? Mud to the face. I deserve that.
Less hollow ground and more hollow ground.
Nice. Fucking English. I guess next up, Gear. I think I can't remember what yours were. What were yours?
Yeah, I'm a little ADHD goblin, so I cannot remember exactly, but I'm guessing it was along the lines of just clearing out the bowl, getting it repaired, because Gear's pretty, one job at a time kind of thing.
Do you want me to tell you what it was based upon memory?
Yeah, sure, go.
From memory, and the recording will either prove me correct or an idiot. It was something along the lines of you want to make sure that everyone gets out of the bowl mission in one piece.
Oh, okay. Well, mostly okay. You lost a little bit of your forehead, but that's all good. Yeah.
I like you, cut G.
So yeah, Gear would definitely be happy with that. Feels
Nice.
accomplished, and definitely has the interaction with the prisoners heavily in their mind, because there's a lot going on here, and they were already sus of the patient's NHP, because they are quite thoroughly a second com AI. So that's a bit, I think there's something very dodgy here.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say you sound like, as far as morale goes, we haven't gotten to Joseph yet, but you sound like the most sound, like morally sound of your compatriots.
Yeah,
Given
probably.
like
Especially considering Kaiser is just like, haha, I'm a psycho.
Kaiser's a psycho. The two impy members are a little off the bender.
Yeah.
And Fakane did nothing wrong doing that.
God. Yeah, Gear is definitely the most union of everyone here.
Yeah, I like that terminology. Let's use that from now on. The most union.
Foreshadowing, I will corrupt that. All right. Okay.
Yes,
So,
correct the child.
Joseph,
Child.
do you remember what your goals were last session?
I believe it was related to finding a lead on our attackers and also discovering some sort of information on them, which I feel like, considering we have a captive, and we learned very vaguely about what Hive Home is. It's a maybe.
Yeah, I would say you learned that there's mention of Hive Home and that it's nearby, and then that it precedes Evergreen. From what you could ascertain from the short interchange between you and these combatants. But how do you think that rests with you, understanding that you came here on a mission, not understanding the these notes of information that you just received?
Well, um, he's done the SSC study work. It's not the first time that Union has um, tried to recolonize a planet with natives already on there, native human populations. So this is just right by Union law, by SSC law, more specifically. But he isn't too concerned, as he's no longer in Union space, really.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Or
So
he's
you're
not
just
working for Union, he's working for Epicane.
Yeah.
got you. So you kind of sound like you're ambivalent. Is that a right characterization?
Yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary so far.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I'd say that Kaiser is out of the ordinary. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's normal to him. He's got to live with that.
What isn't normal to Kaiser? Okay. So yeah, you all are kind of reflecting on the past combat and your station here on Hercynia, as you are traveling, as I mentioned, through the mud and the muck to the southwest of Evergreen, towards the Great Towns, and presumably towards this outpost farm being led or owned by the Charles family. One of the things, or some of the things that you pick up as you're headed off in this direction, is you see a number of burned down buildings, something similar to what you guys saw when you first arrived here on Harcenia and your travel to Evergreen. But in traveling to the Grey Towns, you see a lot of outpost establishments, some depots that presumably are under Evergreen control, but no longer so. They are in disrepair. There is a theme here that's emerging, that everything outside of Evergreen is just gone to shit as you pass by these buildings on this downtrodden road that you're on, and you just see decimation. You're not sure what has caused this decimation, but it's very evident that beyond the walls of Evergreen, that things are not kosher, not great, and at least now they're not. I think I'm going to ask for a spot check from one of you.
Oh god, my
So
character
who
sheet's not
actually
up.
has spot?
I think I have spot.
I think I do.
Yeah, I think I have spot. But
We'll
I realize my
check.
character sheet is not up. It's Caesar's character sheet up. Let's see.
Come, Sama, help me.
I have spot +2 if we want me to do it.
Go off, King.
Better than me.
No accuracy or difficulty or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a powerful roll, but a failure of a roll.
A powerful fail.
Yes.
As established in the first session, the weight of Hysteria still establishes itself well in your soul. As you look out into the landscape, you see these burned down farms, these kind of destroyed establishments, and you also see almost trails that have emerged from and to these places. And these are they look like a crowd of footsteps, but to you they don't present any discernible direction. They just look like they've been like there's just been footsteps, a massive crowd, maybe 100 or so footsteps, pairs of footsteps, just swirling around the whole area along the road that you're traveling on, and they don't give any inclination of where they're going. They just seem like errant, random footsteps. You look around the landscape. Behind you is Evergreen. Off into the kind of the walls of this valley that you're in, there are a couple of towers, like communication towers, but these footsteps lead in every which direction, just completely random. And to you, you wouldn't think that this is anything that's, if it was made by human footsteps, human feet, it would be like you'd really have a lot of concern for like why the fuck was someone just like traveling errantly in like these random directions. So these are very perplexing. You have really no real good sense on like why you see these like these marsh of footsteps.
Yeah, I imagine Key notices them, but he kind of is lost in thought. Still kind of on the still buzzed from last combat, and he doesn't really say anything about them. He just kind of goes like, what are those?"
What
And continues on his ways.
What are those? All right.
What are those?
As you all continue to press on, the medical attention that Gear is putting on you, Key, is it's kind of over, and then the repairs on Gear's mech is over, and then Joseph has finally gotten bored of like switching off and on their new face. You all see in the distance, along this downtrodden road that you're on, a group of maybe 5 or 6 well armored, quote unquote, soldiers. They see you approaching. There may be some 200 feet in the distance. They see you approaching, and you don't get the sense that they're like taking a defensive position or anything, but it seems like they're kind of not blocking the road, but surrounding the road on the way to the Gray Towns. But it looks like they have their guns pointed at the ground. It looks like there's something in the ground laying down. So it's a pretty far distance, so it's kind of hard to tell. What are you guys doing?
God, did I actually take something for this? Did I take the smart scope? I did not. I'm an idiot. Oh well.
What was that?
Oh, who we lose?
Oh, that's drop. F in chat.
And he's
He
back.
back.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're good.
So they're aiming at something on the ground or in the ground.
It looks like their attention is focused on something in the ground. They're not necessarily aiming at it, but their attention is focused on something in the ground right in front of them.
Okay, and they're in sort of a basically a military quarantining sort of pattern.
It looks like they're just like maybe it's like 10 of them, and they're on the side of this road, and looks like some of them as you approach closer, some of them are smoking cigarettes. They don't seem too worried about what's on the ground before them,
So
but
they're
like
So
they
they're
just
not
seem
at attention or anything. They're just kind of
nope,
chilling.
nope,
yeah,
nope.
they're just
Do we know what kind of? Do we know whose military they are part of? My apologies.
If you want to approach, you can and find out.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, we might as well continue stomping that way because the
Shocker's like,
assumption
fuck around, find out.
the assumption would be that they're just militia men, maybe Greytown militia, if not them. But it doesn't seem like the Hessinians would just stand in the middle of a road smoking ciggies. They'd probably be hiding. So I doubt it's going to be a hostile and sort of thing.
Mhm.
And like
So
the
as you
enemy
all,
that we were told about was a bunch of corrupted subalterns.
you patients did inform me that there was a massive subalterns hurling that's kind of massing around the Grey Towns and around the Charles Farm, but you haven't seen any inclination of that on your journey
Okay.
here.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
So basically, we have no reason to be up in arms as of right
No
now.
reason. No reason.
Especially for human contacts
Yeah.
that aren't, spiky and bug looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you all decide to approach,
Yeah.
I can. Okay.
So are we
you all
approaching in mechs or are we approaching still on the truck?
I'm fine with approaching out of mech.
Yeah.
I'll take the L for the team.
Gear will probably be near the mech doing like finishing repairs and stuff whilst they're moving in.
Okay. So we'll say, Kui, you hop off the CEC vehicle as it kind of like slows to an almost halt and it's being driven by a ComCon unit. You forward to where these like 10 quote unquote soldiers are at, with the rest of you kind of on top of this vehicle, tending to your mechs and tending to like whatever you've been doing on this little journey here. And what you see is, as you approach closer, you see on the ground before them a mass of maybe 30 or 40 destroyed and shot to shit subalterns. They're just kind of laying on the road. Maybe one or two are still quote unquote alive and like kind of stretching their hands out in random directions. Not necessarily doing anything directed, but just stretching their hands out in random directions. And you maybe see a few severed like legs or something like that of these subalterns. And as you approach closer, you see that these security forces are from not from Evergreen. From what you would probably know of Merricktown and Lumaze, the two gray towns that are most proximal to Evergreen, they don't look like they're indicative of those establishments either. These soldiers look privatized, and as you approach, they spit on some of these subalterns, and maybe one of them starts to urinate on some of these subalterns as well. And they say to you as you approach, and one is in the process of urinating on these subalterns, they say, "Hey, you, where are you headed?"
Boy. Keith's is kind of not necessarily in a daze, but he's more so focused on the savaged environment around him, and he more or less looks around before clearing his throat, and he says, Well, we did have an emergency call out here, but it seems you handled it.
Took care of these errant drones walking around. They're good target practice if you got a steady aim. I'm guessing you're the fabled travelers from outside of the system.
I would not go as far as fable. I'm very much a fact.
Well, let me make one thing clear. You've only met patients and those in Evergreen. But who really controls Hyrsenia outside of Evergreen is the folks here in the Grey Towns. Patience doesn't know what's going on out here. It's a rough life. And Lotus, our commander, and us, his private security, we keep things on the level out here.
Peacekeepers, I presume.
One of the guys, one of the folks, not necessarily a guy, kind of like spits as you say peacekeeper, and unloads a shell of assault rifles into like an errant subaltern that seems like it's still alive. And the guy in front of you, or the person in front of you, says, kind of chuckles a bit and says, "We protect what is ours. Call us a peacekeeper if you want."
Q, that feels like the appropriate response because Q probably does not say peacekeeper in a way that sounds particularly friendly.
Okay.
He is
Okay.
empty.
Nice.
And
What are the? Go ahead.
in a tone that is about equal to how he said peacekeeper, he says, "I will keep that in mind. And tell me, what is yours?"
Well, what's ours is basically everything that Patience doesn't see. You see, Lotus has a good handle on what goes on between Evergreen and what lies beyond. And they're paying good. I'd be surprised if you don't see more deserters from Evergreen fold into his cause with shit going array as it is.
Can I try to read the situation?
What do you what do you want to try and do? Just explain to me what you want to get.
I'm more so trying to figure out if there's any kind of a hostility if from coming from these guys in terms of like if I try to progress on the vehicle, if we try to progress on the vehicle, if they are more or less going to shoot us in our back kind of deal.
Nope, they won't. They are making an open path for you on the road. It's not being blocked. It seems like they're just here taking care of these errant,
I see.
apparently subalterns. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a unit of PMCs out on patrol, basically.
Got you. Then I'm going to ask. Q's going to ask. So, where can I find this Lucas? You know, since he's the one who really controls everything.
And for the rest of the session, Lotus identifies as they them. Okay. So you say that, and they say, "Yeah, this doesn't really associate with you, Evergreen folk, but I hear he's got a little thing for that Edina G. Bring her on by, and I'm sure he'll have something to say. They'll have something to say to you."
Q just simply nods, and as he begins to walk away, he turns one more time and just kind of like with a finger. And he says it in kind of a swarmy way. He says, "Oh, and don't confuse me for those folk. And I will rejoin my squad."
Right. The person you were talking to just kind of spits and also unloads a shell into an errant subaltern that is like trying to crawl away from this pit of subalterns they apparently taken out. What are the rest of you doing as you see this interaction?
Scalpel would have been just keeping an ear on the situation to see if it went awkward, because PMCs can be a bit unpredictable, especially when they rule the roost. So they were just ready to hop in their mech. But now that it seems cool, they're just waiting by.
Kanye was kind of doing the same thing and just like, well, you wanted war crimes.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I have to find something.
He's gonna try and fail not to flinch at them shooting guns behind him.
Oh, here it is. Here it goes.
I
Okay,
always
cool.
forget that Kitipe is very green.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got that swagger, but he doesn't have the bones to back it up.
Just like in the simulation.
So yeah, do you guys want to have any more interactions with these folk?
Keeping an eye on.
Damn, I could have. I suppose I should have asked where if they saw any more of these subalterns, since we're supposed to be fighting them, eh?
Sounds good.
Our objective was just to go to the
As a transport.
Gray's farm.
Yeah, head to the Greytowns and presumably the Charles farm where there's
Charles
reportedly
farm, right.
yeah, reportedly there's these massive of subalterns. You all haven't seen them yet, other than these dead ones in front of
Can
you,
I
quote unquote.
as our transport is going past them, can we pause just long enough so I can quickly ask them like if they've seen any more of these subalterns and if they know what their combat capabilities are?
Yep.
Cool.
You want to ask that narratively?
No.
No, I don't want to associate with these people.
So they say back to you. Well, this individual says back to you. Yeah, we shot the ones down here. We shot them down pretty good. But those are the only ones we saw. There are reports from our associates that a few headed towards the Charles farm, but if you ask me, they deserve it. You see, the Charles and Lotus have a bit of a disagreement, and we were only charged with taking out the ones that threatened Lou Mays and Merricktown. Hope the Charles have a better luck.
I guess I have to do the narrative. Q says, don't worry. They won't need luck. They have us. You do the slap the side of the vehicle thing, get her on up.
God.
It's a
yeah,
Come on, and he flips the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that, and you all begin to press on as maybe a majority of these 10 PMC folk who are apparently commanded by this person named Lotus looks at you all as you pass by, and the rest of the other PMC folk just like focus on just shooting these subalterns in the ground for presumably pleasure. Right as you all pass by these folk and head further on toward the great towns, you get a priority message from Patience. Patience says, I'm forwarding you a priority message from the Charles. It appears they are experiencing some trouble. I'm ordering you to divert from your direction to the great towns and assist these Charles. Sending the priority message now. And you get the message says, hello! Is anybody there? This is Albert Shaw, out of Charles Maze. We're completely surrounded by fucking subalterns. Shawnee, be quiet. They're not letting us leave. Please. There are hundreds of... Fuck! There are hundreds of them! And it cuts out.
They're not killing them, but they're not letting them leave.
There's a lot that apparently this PMC let through to go fuck with the Charles.
Alrighty, I guess we'll.
How much do you want to? How much do you want to bet that wasn't? How much do you want to bet that was intentional?
I don't bet against a bet item.
All right. So as you all double, well, do you guys do anything after hearing that?
Press the go faster button.
Turbocharge.
It's like, okay, how do I rig my mech's reactor into the engine?
Mate, chuck on the nos. Come on,
All right.
put on nitro.
Activate our fat can of nos.
Yeah, you activate this vehicle's hyperspec fuel injector, and you just like, and someone screams, "Too fast, too furious." And then you all, as you arrive, you see this farm before you. It is surrounded by a
I
mass.
see nothing because I own no tokens with vision of the scene.
Oh shit!
I see black.
Let me fix this for you. Darkness, Charlie, my friend. Darkness. What about now?
That's a lot of fucking symbols.
Well then.
Oh
no! So yeah, you all arrive as your vehicle kind of putters out from the NOS essentially that you've injected it with, just beyond the Charles farm. In front of you, you see a ridged line that borders the exterior of the farm. But in front of that, you see three towers, which appear to be like sort of like futuristic windmills. Also, those orange areas are just tall crops, essentially like corn or maize or something like that, that kind of is risen high enough to obscure a half-size individual. But more importantly, you see a wave, a mass, a swarm of derelict subalterns that appear to be half. Upon like closer inspection, you'd see that they're like half in repair and half in disrepair. There's some that are pristine. There's some with like their prosthetic skin kind of torn off of their face and their like mechanics exposed. There are two larger ones that appear to be like farming equipment that are like kind of trudging around and they're just kind of moving in errant circles. But closer to the buildings, you see a group of subalterns banging on the walls of the farm over here. And they're like, probably using other instruments, like maybe even like dislocated arms, like smash through windows and stuff. The farm is boarded up for now, but they are definitely trying to get in somewhere over here. And one of the scariest things you see is this entity right adjacent to the farms, which doesn't appear to be, and like its attention isn't like on the farms itself. It is just like if you were like looking through your mech sensors, you would see waves of like electromagnetic energy just being projected from it, like just like reverberating across the farm. It's not saying anything, but it's just like some weird shit is going on here. That's what you all see, and this is combat called the Horde.
Oh man, whoever said the revolution won't be televised lied.
God.
All right, so to go over the combat stuff, you all can start anywhere on this back line in between the cliffs here. So the subalterns here, the group of 5 or whatever, they provide soft cover for enemies. They are difficult terrain and dangerous terrain. You'll take 5 damage when you enter their spot or start your turn in their location, I think.
Can they move?
Yeah. They cannot move. None of these subalterns or anything will move. Only the broadcast, the scours, and maybe something else will move.
Things. I'm guessing.
Yeah. The big things will not move. They are hardcover, but they're just like the subalterns. They're difficult terrain and dangerous terrain.
Okay.
I have a decent turn 1 where I can clear a good amount of these scours away.
Let's place you guys where you want to go first.
Yeah.
So you said between the 2 cliffs?
Yep, between 2 cliffs.
Cool.
Oh yeah, let me talk about cover. So the size 1 white things are size 1 hardcover. Trees are soft cover. like I said, the subalterns for enemies are soft cover. The big subalterns, the four-legged things, are hardcover. The big windmill buildings are size 3 hardcover. The water's difficult terrain. Yeah. You guys have. Let me check the encounter real quick. I believe you have.
You said the white is soft cover.
No. So the white is hardcover.
Size
Got
one.
you,
Different.
got you.
Yeah.
Thank
Differing
you.
size
My
1 and size
apologies.
3. Give me 1 sec. I need to check how much time you guys have.
Oh no, there's a time.
There's absolutely, dude, we've yet to have one that hasn't had a time limit.
Fair
So
enough.
we're
You have blast weapons, right, Kanye?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right. My idea is basically clear these subalterns so Kaiser can start making their way up, since I'm pretty sure the rest of us are
We'll make a daisy
bordering
chain
on.
of explosions so that Kaiser can get in melee range.
Yeah,
Jesus.
basically.
Essentially, yeah.
Just
So
start
you
dunking.
do have the
You guys
RPGs.
keep on shredding.
So you kaboom, kaboom, then give Kaiser a good, little bit into it. I've got a mortar, so not as much space cleared, but it's something.
Kaiser also has
Alright.
jump jets, so you don't have to clear the entire path.
No, we don't. But
Yeah.
probably where you want to land, huh? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What is
that'd be
what is your speed, real quick?
5.
Okay. I'm gonna measure something out real quick just to figure out where you're gonna end up. If you
Oh, yeah, what's my overheat at?
that's 5, and if you
Oh,
burst, you can end up.
am I supposed to be able
Here.
to see Kaiser's character sheet?
Yeah, you can.
That was from last
need
time,
to-
yeah.
I need to make it where you guys can see everything.
Yeah,
honestly.
because Kaiser's shit was glitched out.
Oh,
and
yes,
he couldn't
yes.
move his.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely can clear some stuff for Kaiser if we are fine with me going first.
Are we deploying on that first tile, or are we 2 tiles up? What?
Anywhere, anywhere within 2 tiles of the perimeter of the map, the back end of the map.
Beep. 2 times.
I need to look.
Oh, I can be even closer?
Oh, count it. 1, 2,
I
7,
love
8,
being even closer. That's my
I love
favorite.
being even closer. Despite being a ranged character, I keep ending up directly next to enemy.
Eh,
Builds change.
Okay, you guys have
Builds
8 rounds. You guys have 8 rounds to make it to the purple area. All of you have to be in the purple area, and there have to be no bad NPC characters. Like the subalterns can be there, but the NPC characters can't be there. They can't be alive in there. So you see that
Okay.
purple area at the end of the map over there? Yeah,
Yeah.
just have to be. All of you have to be there at the end of round 8.
Specifically in the purple, or can we be like where
in the purple,
the
in the purple,
farmhouse?
in the purple.
Okay. Gotcha.
Anywhere in or past the purple.
okay.
You guys, the subalterns, the small ones have HP 5. You can blow them up, and the big ones have HP 10.
Okay.
And I'm gonna very quick, and you guys can strategize a little bit more.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
in terms of getting them out of there, for at least the broadcast, Caesar is the only one who has a chance of, like, grappling and hauling it out, right?
Yeah. Just about.
I don't
Yeah,
think...
because we're all size 1s. We can't actually move it at all. So Caesar
Can
is.
shoot it to death.
We can shoot it to death. Well,
Shoot
that
it to
depends. Does its corpse in the purple zone invalidate our win conditions?
I don't think so. And even if we did, we can destroy its corpse too. So
True. What are we looking at ranges for right now?
I have a range 10 rocket propelled grenade launcher with blast 2, so I can clear out. I'm trying to figure out what's the best place to drop that on to clear the most of these things out of our way. Since all of us have to move up, I'm thinking somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Probably.
By the way, I'm guessing, considering the name, the broadcast, if we kill that, the subalterns will be fine.
Yeah, I
Scourer?
somehow I
No
don't
idea,
believe
though.
that the subalterns aren't going to do anything.
There's
Oh, they
I'm
kind of
afeared.
are
I'm
doing
guessing the
things
Scarab.
constantly. That's their existence. But yeah. I can focus on trying to do my best to remove broadcast from existence.
Okay,
I'll engage the
broadcast isn't
terrorists.
broadcast isn't elite though. I gotta tell you guys that.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, I will do
Oh,
my
and
best to remove him from my existence.
And there might be reinforcements. They're somewhere. I don't know. They're probably somewhere. Who knows?
No. Yeah.
Bitch, there might be.
Bitch, I might.
Which I might be.
So,
Alrighty. Have you guys finished strategizing?
Yeah, I think I have a
Oh,
good place to lay down the
I
herd.
can clear out a line of things also with my my pew pew, so I can just move up there and get rid of a good
Okay.
line of peeps.
Seems like all of us have it. All of us, maybe except for Kaiser, I'm not sure, have a pretty good answer towards getting some of these enemies cleared. So it's really just a matter of who wants to go first. If you have anything special.
The RPG is probably best off first to clear
Okay.
out good portions of stuff.
yeah.
All right. Guess that's me.
And let me check. Who used their core power last time?
I
Me.
did not use my core power last time.
It was me.
All right, Scalper, you're the only one, right? Cool.
I think
All
so.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I
But
think
doesn't Scalpel have it back?
Katipe
Because
considered it. No, I
so-
can't plug it in yet. That's
Yeah,
you-
next combat, next
Yep.
like mission.
Yep.
got you.
Yeah, we have gained a resource. We cannot use the resource.
You have a resource. You need more pylons.
You must construct additional pylons.
All right.
Alrighty. Let me change the music, and you all can go. I've been waiting to wait. Oh, I didn't add this music. Damn. I've been waiting to like add this one track, but I forgot to add it. So now I can't add it. Never mind. So I'll just use this one.
Do.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Flip one. That's the wrong one. There we go. All right.
Sweet.
Go ahead.
So yeah, Kutepi is going to survey the enemies, and unlike when he has to fight people, he is feeling much more sure about just shooting a bunch of robots. It's not that it necessarily feels great about it. It kind of feels like it's a waste of all the engineering that went into these subalterns. But hey, and as this weapon is ordnance, I'm going to fire the rocket-propelled grenade launcher right here. It is Blast 2.
Alrighty, rocket propelled grenade launcher. Right there. Blast 2. Let me just make sure how many baddies are caught in this nasty. They automatically hit. Just roll me some damage. So just press the button.
Damage. Okay. Here's a button. 7 damage. Por favor. That's max.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
All right, so dead.
Oh,
Dead.
I'm a dummy. Quick question. Don't I have to do hyperspec fuel injector as a protocol?
You do. You can use it. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My apologies. It should have been a protocol. I
you're
say
fine,
the
you're
line.
Fine. What happens when you launch this rocket propelled grenade and taking out all these? Like literally, you took out like I don't know, maybe like 80 subalterns.
Kutepi just kind of looks at it, and as he flicks his switch to start to activate the NOS of hyperspec fuel injector, he's just kind of he has like the periscope down, he's lining it up, and he's like, "What?" And then it just flies off and lands in the middle, sits there for a second before exploding and engulfing the area in flame.
So canonically, whenever we use hyperspec fuel injector, it has to make the NOS sound.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Come on.
So, Akiba, you fire that, and you just see subaltern bodies and party parts just kind of fly off in directions. Some of them are hitting the windmill and kind of been like hit by some of the mills of the windmill, and kind of like thrown off in other directions. It's just chaos as they're kind of thrown out in random directions.
It's like a piñata. And then I have some other things I can do. So there's no point in getting super hot too fast. So what I will do instead is, let me see. I have the free boost and I do have initiative if I wanted to use it, but I also just have a quick action left. So I'm going to use my free boost, I think, to move. Amazing, I know. Let's see. Right here on the side of the stone. Free boost here. And then I'm going to deploy my final turret with my final quick action. So it can be anywhere
Okay,
in line of sight
sure.
and sensors.
What do I do with my
Shame.
hand? Oh shit. I'm just gonna use this cover. Where do you want to put it?
I can put in range 10. So can
Anything in
I
line of sight.
see?
They
Yeah,
that blocks your line
I
of
can't.
sight.
Yeah, I can't see over it. I don't want to put it.
Yes.
Yeah, here in this bush. Throw it in a bush.
Alrighty. Going right there. I'm going to rename this your turret. This
I quite
is
like the name cover.
might be- Does that pop up? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Awesome. Awesome sauce. What else you got? So as a quick action, do that. You still have your initiative and overcharge if you want.
And I also have basic movement because I haven't used that yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've not used it yet because subalterns who hurt my feet are kind of scary to me. I'm gonna more or less try to move out the way, so I use my movement to reach right here. That way, when Kaiser comes through, he doesn't stomp on me.
Nice.
I think that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Let me start the combat.
A Biku.
Biku, you have gone. Nice. Well, Biku, what you find out? Go ahead.
I was just gonna quickly say, I'm going to give one of my 2 leadership dies to Kaiser, and I'm gonna say, Kaiser, move up quickly.
Kaiser, you now have a leadership die. To move
that-
up quickly.
What does that do?
You just have a D6.
Okay.
Yep.
And I have 2 of them.
No, you just one.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let me find some nasty shit real quick because I forgot what this fucker does.
I'm about to get smacked.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, let me see. Oh my god, that's gross. I'm sorry, Kaiser. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to activate the broadcast. And the broadcast is going to use a tech attack to use Terradome. This is a recharge 5 ability. Says a hostile character within sensors and line of sight must succeed on a system save or take 2 heat. First, I'll invade you. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to invade you first. So this is with the broadcast invade. +1. On you, Kaiser. It's 11.
Will hit.
All right, Kaiser, you take 2 heat and you're now impaired. So add that heat to your character sheet. And then I will use Terradome. A hostile character within sensors and line of sight must succeed on a system save or take 2 heat and become immobilized until the end of their next turn. On success, they take no heat and are slowed until the end of their next turn. So give me a system save at 1 difficulty.
Rude.
Very rude.
Wait, can Kaiser use his leadership die on this? Since I did tell him to move fast, and this would stop him from moving fast.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to, Kaiser? Oh, you're real now. I guess you did use it. And in this case, your leadership is gone. And you are immobilized and you take 2 more heat.
Kaiser is muted if he has been speaking.
And sure. Kaiser, you're muted. Kaiser, are you there? You're muted. We can't hear you, Kaiser!
No.
No, I'm not here. Smile.
All right, well, it's okay. We don't really need Kaiser for right now.
Who needs Kaiser?
That was the broadcast first turn. It is not going to move, and it is y'all's turn.
Second RPG Dawnfall, I guess.
It's not an RPG, but
Oh, I thought you had an RPG.
no, I got a mortar.
Oh, well then, you and I have pretty much the same
Yeah.
thing going on.
You do have a line attack though, so if
Mine
whenever
do
he
also
doesn't
have a line
blast away,
attack.
you can.
Plan's
just
basically
shoot.
group here, and probably line like that.
You know,
probably.
shoot the delicate food reserves of the people we're trying to save.
I'm totally not doing that. What's
Yeah, go
What's
ahead.
your plan? Oh.
My plan is to get into a better position so I can shoot him next round. That's about it.
Well, I shall now wiggle that way. Okay. So, just moving up to this bit of cover.
Difficult terrain. Remember, the trees are difficult terrain.
Yeah, I've got speed 5. So
Cool.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I will fire my big ol' pew pew. The thermal lance across all these boys. So I only have to roll damage.
Only have to roll damage.
Alrighty, cool. Scoop. Alrighty. I take 2 heat from doing this.
Correct.
Pew. 5 damage, just
Ooh,
enough.
nice. Can you draw that line again?
Yeah, just a sec. Putting in my heat. Alright. The line was like that.
Alrighty, you carve through. That's subaltern group. This subaltern group. This subaltern group. This subaltern group. This subaltern group and this subaltern group. What does it look like when you carve through all these like random errant subalterns that are malfunctioning? Apparently,
Ash is left. Only ash. Vertical. Alrighty. So that was a skirmish. Then I'm going to. Not in range for that. What's my options here? Not in range of doing any Hackerman things, am I? No. Just out. How does sorry, I haven't played Lancer in a little bit. Is there essentially an equivalent of holding an action of like if that Scourer
Yep.
gets in range, can I do a quick tech on him?
So you can do a quick tech, but you can't prepare an action that's a skirmish because that breaks the rule too because you already skirmished, unless you overcharge to do that.
It's quick tech. Yeah, plan's quick tech.
Yeah. Yep. So you can prepare an action to do a quick tech attack if the scour comes into range and line of sight.
Cool. Alrighty, so pretty much there at the bare minimum.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll put a heart thing on you so you help me remember.
Oh, thank you. I love
There you
having a
go.
heart.
You still have initiative. You still have initiative. You have initiative and initiative. Yeah, that's it. And overcharge.
Yes, I
Right.
still do have my initiative. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Alrighty. Well, let's see if the broadcast can take another turn here. And I can definitely see you. Dawnfall. I'm sorry, Dawnfall. All right, so broadcast if it can recharge its Pterodome ability.
No.
Yeah. Oh, and it's 5+. No, you're right. It's not. Yeah. Damn it. All right. So the broadcast will invade you. It will invade you. Oops, let's
Beat a 10.
And invasion coming up real quick.
That does not beat a 10.
Ooh, your E defense is a 10?
2 points in systems, baby.
God damn.
All right, it's going to try and imprison you now. This is just a regular quick tech action. Coming in +1.
Do I need to save against it? Or is
Nope.
it a quick tech?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Character within the sensor's line of sight must succeed on a system save. Yeah, so give me a system save.
System save. Well, as soon as I find that, that's just basically a tech attack, right?
So you can click on your character and then click neck.
E-defense systems. There we go. Yep. No.
Oh God! Yeah,
I
nothing
said
happened.
yet.
As you get a transmission of just like errant, random liturgical code that maybe you pick up, has a hint of old Union signatures to it, but it's just
Oh.
like so random and errant that you can't. That's just like you can't make that determination.
Oh, you're DDoSing me. That's cute. No.
That is the end of the broadcaster's second turn. I have Kaiser and Downfall.
Do you mind, Kaiser?
Go ahead. I don't have much return.
Okay. I am going to activate my hyperspec.
A recommendation, you could stabilize near Kaiser to get rid of his problems.
Very true.
I could.
Could, but that sacrifices bitterness your whole turn. Which,
Instead, I'm gonna use the thing that I forgot I installed on this mech, and I'm going to use the free boost and jump jets up here.
Alrighty, free boost for hyperspec fuel injector and jump jets on top of that column.
Okay. I am gonna overcharge.
Overcharging. Press me a button.
Yep. Shame.
Alright, nice. Getting 2 heat.
Unfortunate. And then I'm gonna use that overcharge action to boost again. There.
Okay.
And
Oh,
that
nice.
should put me. Yes. Excellent.
Your block the windmill
Oh
blocks.
yeah, it's big. Actually, that's cover. That's fine. I can work with that. In which case, I'm going to use. I think I'm just gonna clear the road. I'm going to skirmish with the mortar cannon. Let's put it. This is range 15 with arcing. So let's put it at burst 1. Yeah, let's put it here.
Okay, right, and blast 1, correct?
Yep.
Cool. All right, set it right here. Give me a damage roll.
Which is a D6 plus 1. Bugger.
That is 2 damage to all these subalterns.
And in that case, what? Let me read what that does quickly. Oh, yeah, I don't have that. Bugger. Oh well. Oh no, that's just on. That actually has the updated crap. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. Actually. Yeah, because this doesn't have. Unfortunate. I don't have the grenades I thought I had.
No.
Because I have the hacking system. No, wait, that math doesn't.
Wait, are you looking on now your character
I've got
sheet?
my ComCon, which is updated, and my character sheet, which isn't. Um,
Gotcha. I thought you used grenades last encounter.
no, I never ended up using them.
I don't remember
used
grenade.
Shield Projector. I still plan on using Shield Projector because it saves lives and gives me more
Gotcha.
heat, which is important in my business. I think that's about all I can do, actually.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, one more quick action. So
he's within sensors. Is lock on within sensors or with the line of sight, or both?
both.
Both. Unfortunate. Yeah, no.
Get prepare an action.
Yeah, I'll prepare an invade if any of the major NPCs move into my line of sight and sensors.
Alrighty, sounds good. Dawnfall, that is the end of your turn. As I will then activate something from the ether as a berserker grunt pops out from this crowd of subalterns. It almost seems like it's been cobbled together from a group of subalterns, and they just have attached random loose body parts to cobble together a size 1 mech of berserker status. And it is going to move 5 spaces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Is that in your sensor's range?
Well, it would have been back here.
Alrighty, give me a invade.
Okay. My ComCon will not help me roll that. Tech attack.
Click on your character, and yeah, tech attack.
Yeah.
Correct.
I've got them both open over here. That's unfortunate.
A 6 is a hit. As you invade this grunt, and it's as soon as it's cobbled together, its body decomposes and breaks apart from these cobbled together subalterns. It's dead.
It's like, no. You don't bring toys to a gunfight.
Nice. Next up, we have Kaiser.
Kaiser is going to stabilize to get rid of that immobilized. It's very annoying.
Okay, stabilizing, getting rid of immobilized. Sounds good.
And also, I guess, clear heat.
All right, your heat is now cleared.
And move like so.
Cool.
And will then overcharge.
Okay.
Nice. And I will use that to boost, say, here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Kaza. If that is your turn, then I will activate my other hidden berserker grunt.
Oh my god! They're coming out of the goddamn walls!
As it also is cobbled together from random subalterns. And it will use its avalanche charge on you. With one quick action, avalanche charge coming up. Yep, gonna move right here into soft cover with all these other subalterns, and it's going to attack you with its chain axe.
Well hit.
That's hit for. Oh my god, is it really 7 damage? I
Mm,
don't feel like it's 7 damage. I feel like that's like way too high.
no,
Yeah,
that's right.
For us, that's like pretty tough.
Fuck. Yeah, that's 7 damage, dude.
I'm gonna say that's 4 damage because I'm gonna brace.
Alrighty, 4 damage it is. The Berserker Grunt will then just regularly attack you with his chain axe. With his other quick action.
And it has a difficulty.
Alright, let's add
Doesn't
one
need
quick.
it.
Oh, hold it.
Not one.
Hold
you pulled
it. 1.
With
That is
difficulty,
end of
minus
that
7.
Berserker Grunt's turn. But fear not, we have another Berserker Grunt. As it pops up and also uses an avalanche charge
my
to
god.
go in
They all have difficulty.
right here. This one is avalanche charging you with its chain axe 1 difficulty. That's a miss. And the next one is a regular chain axe attack with 1 difficulty. That is a critical hit. You are now shredded until the end of your next turn.
Let me do. So that first attack should have been a 3 because I had armor. The second attack, I won't have armor. And that brings me to exactly structure.
All right, roll me a d6.
Ouch.
Oh no!
Sucks.
Kaiser, you are stunned as this Berserker Grunt comes forward and just slashes your mech and kind of sends you into a deactivated state. Oh, that's not good. All right. Left we have. So that Berserker Grunt has gone. This Berserker Grunt has not gone. So this Berserker Grunt will activate to the southeast. It is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'll boost 3, 4, right here. And then it'll avalanche charge you with Kibu. Coming in chain axe attack. That is a miss on you, Akibu. Berserker Grunt is not doing anything.
Just Mike Tyson in the corner of the ring. Wait, not Mike Tyson. Damn it.
Khalib, maybe?
Yeah, Mike.
All right,
Friendly.
Scour over here to the north. The Scour is going to move 4 spaces over here, and then it will boost 4 spaces over here, and then it will use its thermal lance to do some mean shit. Is range 8. Let's see here. Oh shit. Yeah, Kibu, it's going to target you with its thermal lance. Thermal lance coming up right here on you, Kibu. Coming at 1 plus accuracy. That is an 8. That hits your evasion, Kibu. And you've been targeted by thermal lance. Let me just. I won't mark it with that. I'll mark it
Key,
with
do you
this.
know you're muted?
I am muted.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Kibu. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that is 6 damage on you, Akibu.
Ugh. Okay. Oh no. Foundry's doing its thing, but I took 6 damage this round, right?
Got you. Yeah. I'll mark it for you.
Yeah, I just need to reload Foundry. It's all frozen.
Oh, you're good.
Oh no.
So a move and a boost, which is a total of 8 spaces. Let's see. This Scour is going to actually move back with a move and a boost into this piece of soft cover adjacent to the broadcast, and we'll prepare an action to use a thermal lance, anything that comes into range. Kibu
that's
and
right. Quick tech on. Oh, no. He didn't move into my sensor. Never mind.
Yeah, sensor's range is 10, right? Yeah, so. Maybe one of these berserkers did? Nope, you can't see that berserker. One of these berserkers did, though.
Yeah, I specifically said the scourers because I thought it would be a bit more specific. Need to be more specific, not anything that comes in range.
Gotcha.
Including friends.
Alrighty, that is the end of round 1. Start of round 2. Remember, you guys have 8 rounds to make it to the purple area. Who's going first?
Okay. Foundry's still down for me, so someone else can take the lead if you feel like you're in a better position to do so.
Kaiser, do you want the turn? Because you're in a bit of a situation.
Actually, I might be able to help Kaiser. I can help Kaiser if I burn my initiative. Essentially, I plan to try and take out these grunts and help Kaiser, at least out of the stun condition.
That would be nice.
If you mind, Scalpel.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
All right, so I'll activate. I'm going to burn initiative to fire the mortar. Oh god, where did that come from? Right here.
Mortar is blast 1.
Yep.
Alright, fire that mortar.
Alright.
Kaplooey.
Yeah, not the difficulty.
Huh.
And
2 damage. So that kills this berserker grunt here.
And I have to roll for the other. Come on, hit it.
Wait, what'd you roll again? Oh no, I'm sorry. That was a 3. I'm sorry. The first one's a 13. Yeah, the second one's a miss. So the first one is a hit on this berserker grunt. They're totally dead.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one is donezo. The second one is alive.
Alright. I'm gonna use my free boost to get me that flight. I'm gonna go here, which is probably a poor idea, and I'm gonna stabilize to clear Kaiser's condition.
Alrighty, Kaiser is no longer stunned.
I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna use the last of my. No, I can't even run. Yeah. Because that berserker is there, and the scourer is. Oh God, we are juicy for that scourer. No, I'm moving. No. Oh, what is that menu? No, go away. Oh, okay.
Out into the open, baby.
Yeah. That's me. Oh, question.
Yep.
When you're stabilizing for a friend, is it you clear their heat and condition, or do you clear your heat and you clear their condition? What's that?
You clear your heat, or you restore your HP, and you can clear their condition.
Can I choose not to clear my heat?
You can choose not to clear your heat, yeah.
Okay, I would like to keep my 2 heat, which I
cool.
don't have for some reason. 1 second. That should be 2. There we go.
Cool. All right, Dawnfall, is it your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, Dawnfall, if that's the end of your turn, then I will Let's see here. Let's see here. Berserker Grunt to the south, next to Abiku. Will
I
activate,
knew it. Okay.
and it is going to lay down the pain and see if it can recharge its avalanche charge. Pretty sure. Find out.
Oof.
Oh, I think it did
Recharge on a
its avalanche
6, please.
Let's check real quick. I'm pretty sure it did recharge it. 5 plus. Ooh, nasty.
Does
So it's gonna use.
charge need movement to be able to proc, or is it just whenever?
Let's check real quick.
Charge
You
needs
basically
that
go through this
you have to
every
use it
line,
right.
ignore your reactions and engagement, and then sorry, ignore reactions and engagement. So I have to move my movement. So my movement is 5. Then I will.
Oh no!
It can go
Sorry,
one
friend.
farther. I hate to be that guy, but it can move one farther and then attack Kaiser if you wanted to go straight up there.
I don't think I want to use my avalanche charge. I don't want to use that. I'm gonna lock on the Biku, and then I'm going to use my chain axe.
You're gonna lock onto me?
Yep, and then consume that lock on using a chain axe.
Okay. I think that hits. Let me double check real quick. You might be really
Yeah.
close. Yeah, that
Do
hits.
you have evasion? If
7. It's 7 damage. Honestly, I rather just take the structure.
Take
I
it.
would rather
Take the structure.
die.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the structure. So let me go down. You know, as a gift to Shaka, really, since otherwise I wouldn't get structured ever.
At first they do not structure you, so
Consistently fail to structure me.
Exactly.
Shaka only gets structured when I want him to get when I want to get structured.
That is system trauma. Let me another d6.
Let me just make a flat d6. Here you go. 6.
That is a system.
So I lose a system. What system am I going to lose?
Manipulate.
Yeah, that's what they're there for.
So this Berserker Grunt, this cobbled together Berserker Grunt just tears off these manipulators you have affixed to your mouth.
Ah! You made me drop my croissant.
Right. All right, Kaiser, Abiku, and Scalpel. What do we got there?
Can I, you guys mind if I go?
What's your plan?
Well, I want to take out this Berserker Grunt directly in front of me because I'm just gonna smack
It's
him with the old.
It's already
old
gone.
reliable.
It's already gone.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead.
True, he's already dead, but he can still react to me moving. So rather not do that. And that Scour, isn't that Scour has something where like when we walk into their range, they're gonna tech attack us?
So the Scour to the north does, but the Scour most close to you has its ability, which will use focus down on you, which is not good. I just pressed it.
Thermalize.
So you're gonna take 5 burn.
Got you. So I don't want to get shot by the Scour.
I get shot by a Scour. Scour also got 4 heat to it.
Okay. So yeah, I want to take out this Berserker Grunt so I can move. If for no other reason, I can move into cover.
Yep.
So let me just calculate this. Reliable, then lock on, then Scour, then overcharge. Okay, that works. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna shoot this Berserker Grunt with the assault rifle.
All right, it's dead.
Yeah.
He died.
I'm going to use initiative to lock onto the Scour.
All right, Scour, the one most close to you, I'm assuming?
Yes, please.
It is locked onto.
Let me measure this very quickly. Oh, shoot.
Let me check real quick. So, Biku, you've used your initiative, and
I now used my
I
initiative.
did as well, yes.
I can no longer do that.
And Scalpel, have you used your initiative?
I have not used my initiative, no.
All right, sounds good.
All right. I'm going to consume the lock onto the Scourer because I'm going to shoot a chaff missile at it. So I'm making this
Alrighty.
attack with 2 accuracy.
The
'Cause-
Scour does have. Does the chaff missile have? Oh yeah, so the Scour is behind soft cover. These subalterns provide soft cover.
okay. The chaff missiles have arcing, but it's not going to affect the accuracy, or rather, it's not going. I'm still going to get the difficulty, so I'm making it with 1 accuracy.
Correct.
So here's this attack with 1 accuracy. Here you go, kids. 17 to hit.
That is a hit. Dealing. Let's see, no damage to the Scour. But
Hey!
you will deploy a.
I knock it down.
Oh, because of
Seismic
Stormbringer?
slug. Yeah, Stormbringer.
Can you press that button real quick?
Yeah, give me a quick second. Gotta find it. Here you go, Seismic Deluge. And now it's all
Alright, how is
staticky
this-
where he is, and he's prone.
Yes, correct.
I envelop him in fuzz.
Alrighty, it's prone. Tech attacks will be worse in this zone.
And yeah, tech attacks against him, but also any tech attacks that he would like to make. So
Yeah.
there you go, guys. I don't know, run up and smack him. And the other chaff missile that is on this mount is going towards the Berserker Grunt behind Kaiser.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Does that Grunt have any cover of anything?
The grunt, yes, it is in soft cover.
It's in soft cover, so it's going to be a flat roll because I make it with accuracy, but, you know.
Yep.
The thing. Would a 15 hit that?
15 hits and dealing 2 damage, reduced by 1 armor, kills this Berserker Grunt.
Okay. And here is the last thing I have to do. I would like to. Well, first of all, I need to move. Shoot. So, if I walk on top of that Berserker Grunt's body, I'm assuming it is.
Difficult terrain.
Is it dangerous terrain, though?
No, it's not. Oh, actually, that Berserker Grunt is in a group of
Made out of
subalterns.
subalterns.
It's actually on top of a group of subalterns. So.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were there.
Yep.
So.
You
let
have
me
to go all
see.
the way around.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have the movement to go all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4 would keep me here. Okay, so I could go all the way around.
Do you have
So
any jump?
I don't have jump jets, but I get a free boost every turn. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 to end up here. Here we are. Here we go. Sound of the stereo. Something. And it is burst 1. So 1, 2. I'm going to use my normal movement to get a little bit closer to everyone. 1, 2. I'm trying to stay out of the way of Kaiser.
Use chaff missiles and okay, cool, gotcha.
Yeah, this is my normal movement. Kaiser, which way are you headed so I don't walk in your way?
Probably towards the Scour, like
Okay.
in this area. I can just jump jet over you though.
Oh, fair enough. I'm going to, in that case, trying to figure out the best place for this.
So you're definitely going to get attacked by the Scour, and Kaiser does provide hard cover for anyone behind him.
Yeah, which is where I'm trying to get to that hard cover. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get behind Kaiser, and I want to get in my own static. So now it's harder for me to make tech attacks, but it's also basically +2 difficulty to anyone who, if that Scourer wants to tech attack me, if they're going to stay in there.
Really?
And the final thing I'm going to do is, why not get an overcharge in? You know, Shaka loves them.
Go for it.
I could just overheat. That's always a possibility. But that's a possibility no matter what I do. Dawnfall, are you good there? Are you safe?
I'm no, but I'm the best I'm gonna be.
Well,
You're the
here's the
worst possible
question: Are you more afraid of getting shot by a physical attack or getting tech attacked?
Oh, tech
Because
attack. My tech attack is way better than my evasion.
okay, so you don't. So you.
I would
I guess
prefer
the
to be
question is,
hacked than shot.
do anything for you if you don't want to be shot. I can do something for you if you don't want to be tech attacked, which is just continue to add on layers of static to people. Just
Um,
really turn this into a bonanza, you know. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna go with the overcharge.
I
Do
do
it.
it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah,
No!
I overheat immediately. we take the L's.
Are you
Wait,
up at
you're already on your third overcharge?
Yes.
Because it doesn't
Yeah,
roll over. Because we haven't
Yeah,
had a
did not-
long rest.
Oh,
So here is this. I'm impaired, but that's actually not bad.
Yes, that's
Because where I'm shooting, I'm not shooting for damage. I already know that I can't hurt the Scours. Thank you for that information, Shaka. Instead, this is range 15. Can I shoot right here?
yes, you can with your
Chaff missiles.
oh, nice overcharge. Oh my god. Oh shit, this is gonna be good.
Now you see what I've done.
Yeah, so you want to shoot the free space?
Actually, that's
Yeah, I want to shoot
excellent.
the free space. I'm
So you have
shooting the
two
free
chaff-
space.
You have two chaff
No,
missiles.
it is not with both chaff missiles. The second chaff missile is going to go somewhere else. It's also going to
Okay.
be on a free space.
All right, so yeah, that one encompasses this free space, and let me change this color real quick.
Oh no, can the broadcast not broadcast anymore?
Well, it's harder for him to broadcast anyway.
All right, there you go.
And the other chaff missile, I'm going to give some aid to right here. So Dawnfall is in static. Dawnfall, are you going to try to hack people?
I mean, I
I
also
suppose-
have a big fucking gun.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is going to potentially mess up your hacking either way because I've just put every last
Yeah,
enemy
it's
into
fine.
hacking.
I'm about
yeah.
it. I am adaptable.
Let me get another chaff missile right here. I'm just laying down, just static in the air. Just
Nice.
and now now it's hard for people to hack.
So who's seen
That was-
Iron-Blooded Orphans?
I have seen it.
It's the fucking dogfight.
Yeah.
That was
and
amazing.
finally, because there's always more Chaka. I have as a free action, I'm going to give a leadership die to
The last one. Right?
Downfall. You're the only one up. I'm going to tell Scalpel to move up and take in.
Move up and
I think he
Take
named
out
it.
some of these enemies.
yeah, you muted
And-
exactly when you were finishing your sentence.
Apologies.
Alright.
And next round I'm going last, so this stays up as long as possible.
Alrighty, nice. Let me actually adjust these colors on these things because you fired a lot of fucking chaff missiles. And let me recreate these things because those things are very control heavy. Alrighty.
Dawnfall, are you wanting to go or shall I?
I've had my turn.
Oh, have you? Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my turn.
I took first so I can clear Kaiser.
Yeah, it's Kaiser and Copper left, but it's my turn to go first. And I'm going to hurt the fuck out of... God. I think the broadcast is going to take a turn. Broadcast is going to take a turn and see if it can recharge one of its abilities.
Yeah.
That's a no deal. So Terradome does not recharge. But the broadcast will use imprison upon Kaiser, but it's going to take 2 difficulty to this because of the chaff missiles.
Is this a tech attack?
It's a tech attack, yeah.
I still am under the effects of brace because I haven't gone yet. So that's 3.
3 difficulty.
And he's in a chaff missile. And the Brock. Oh man, this is dumb.
Yeah, it's gonna try really hard, but it's gonna need active God to let this go through. So this is imprison coming up on you. Minus 3d6k1.
I would do it.
That's a 12. A character within sensors and line of sight must succeed on a system. Oh, you have to do a system save. Sorry. Oops.
We have a chance.
Does brace affect my saves? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, so systems flat roll. And one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
flat roll.
impaired? You're not impaired. Yeah, you're not impaired. Oh, you're good? You are A-okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
just
welcome
take-
to the latest episode of We Bully Shaka.
All right, so now it will use crush targeting on you, Kaiser. Choose a character within sensors and line of sight. They quick tech. Oh no, they can. Oh, there is no roll to this. It's choose a character within sensors and line of sight. They gain 3 plus
Evil.
difficulty to attacking any character. Yeah. God, that sucks.
Yeah, just evil.
Yeah, so
See,
Kaiser, you have 3 plus difficulty attacking anything that's not the broadcast. This is a rechargeability. That is the end of the
Alright.
broadcast turn.
So it sounds like Kaiser. It sounds like we probably need to make a path for Kaiser. That or Kaiser just ignores it. Like
I'll
a
just
hero.
take the damage. What is that even?
Okie dokie. I can try and make a bit more of a path. How far can you move in your turn, Kaiser? So the
Let's
5,
see.
and then you boost another
Yeah, I
5.
can move 5. Yeah, I should be able to make it.
So
If you can drop a
Oh.
mortar there,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But the problem is that first cluster. That's a lot of damage.
well, he can
if I
boost
just-
over that. He can boost
yeah.
over the initial,
Oh
and then
yeah, boosts,
Yeah, if you hit it here, it give me just that little bit of space from killing that one grunt. But I also hit the
But-
broadcast.
Would you still be taking damage from these grunts?
Let's see.
So you
5,
boost
6.
and get over the first group, and then you just move, right?
I get over the first group. What's like? I think
or are you
so.
planning to burn hyperspec so you can get within melee range?
Kaiser
He
doesn't
doesn't
have
get hyperspec.
I'm a second mark.
Oh yeah, he's Sagamore. Damn.
So I can blow up a bunch of these.
Hopefully.
I guess I'll target that one.
Where do you measure from for movement? Because I'm a size 2.
Oh, can you we messed up last game. Can you just like press the arrow keys if you're using your regular movement? Yeah. So the trees are difficult terrain for you, and the subalterns are difficult terrain too. So that's all right. So if you're moving to the northwest, right
You can
here,
fly over them. Remember though.
If this is your regular movement, then you
Oh,
won't.
wait.
No, I'm just gonna be
No.
flying.
Oh, you're flying. Oh, you're good.
Okay. So I need to blow up a bunch of them. Okay. So with my movement, I'm going to hop up onto here with 2 movement, then 1 movement. Then I'm going to use my Spaceborne EVA. So that's I'm going to use my initiative to do that. So that's
can you-
fly 3 spaces,
Let's do a spaceborne.
take 2 heat. So let me just take
Check
my
real quick.
heat. I can-
Blah, 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 abilities. When you up and blah, blah. It's a quick action. You can jump fly through places. Cool.
is that all good?
Heat. Oh, you can take 1 heat. Okay, cool.
Yeah, take 2 because size +1.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Then with that 3 speed, 3 flying, I can get 1 up, then can get onto the thing here.
Oh, you can move 3 spaces, and you can move 3 spaces total, but you can move as high as so you can move right there.
So I can move there or even there?
Yep.
I think I'll move there to get that chaff bonus though. Alrighty.
Yes.
And then once I'm up there, going to okay. Going to I can do a barrage and get some extra burnt out.
Remember,
use
you have the leadership die where I told you, like, literally move up and take out people, so.
Yeah. Are you wanting me to take out the Scarra there? Because I can engage him with my laser,
Well-
and then just mortar the dudes there to give Kaiser room.
If you think you can take out, I would say I would say making sure the Kaiser can move might be more important, because that Scour hasn't gone yet, right?
Nope.
So yeah.
And I somehow doubt that you're going to be able to kill him. So if you can take out the subaltern, so next round or whatever, Kaiser can go and get up there. That's the main focus. If you can shoot the Scourer after doing that, then that's great. I'll just shoot him with my turret when you do so.
Alright, Kaiser, do you prefer this line or that line? Very slight difference, but might give a bit
For your
difference,
mortar?
for my laser.
I don't have a
thermal.
preference.
How dare you?
I think the top of the line might be better. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
I kill the same amount either way. It's just different spacing. Alrighty. So barrage first mount is the heavy one with the big pew pew. Whoop.
Oof.
8 damage.
All right,
It's
take
not
2
targeted
heat.
anything because I can't reach anything.
What are you targeting? Give me the line.
Oh yeah.
That's it right there.
What's this? My wiggle.
I can't. There's 2 numbers. There's 2. Okay, there you go. All right. So
yeah,
this
someone else was measuring something.
That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. Cool.
Okay. And then the mortar. Do you want me to just do here? Oh no, that's less. I'll just do there, right?
Oh, I would prefer here because that's roughly where I'm gonna land.
Well, there's
So you can
only
also
one
hit the
subaltern
broadcast.
that is the issue, and yeah, like sure I'll hit the broadcast.
Yeah, you'll hit
but-
the broadcast.
Yeah,
So
And
like
the subalterns aren't going to move, so like
I'm not gonna
by
land in
damaging
this
the
area.
broadcast sooner.
damage if you walk over them. That's a lot of
I'm
damage.
flying over them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jump jets.
yes, good. All right, yeah, I'll do that then. So I'll mortar there, and let's click the things. So it's 1 difficulty to the dude. Then leadership is an extra
It's
accuracy, right?
basically accurate.
Alrighty, so that makes it basically nothing, no difference. So Kaplooey.
This against the broadcast.
Yeah, so damn it, 3 damage to the 3 damage to the thing there.
That is a hit on the broadcast, dealing
Oh, wow.
1 damage.
No. Well, it's something.
And
And then they
3
take 3 damage. Great. Then with the rest of my movement, I'm just going to.
You could also overcharge if you so choose.
I'm at 6 heat, so I'll blow myself up.
Yeah.
Scalpel. Oh yeah, go. Gotcha.
Did not stop me.
Alrighty, well, I tried.
All right, Scalpel.
Thank
that
you for
is
your
the end of
assistance.
Why would you
Turn.
stay in the chaff?
I have to make
Alright,
the
yeah.
block your turn.
Whoopsie.
You can say chaff if you want to. That's fine.
Oh, thank you. I remember before I did move specifically in the chaff, and then I beef brained and decided, oh, Shaft doesn't exist.
All right, so broadcast is going to see if it can recharge some abilities with a D6. Recharges nothing, so it no longer has crush targeting. Still doesn't have Terra Dome. All right, all it has is imprison, which is interesting. It is going to invade Kaiser, but of course.
It's a lot of difficulty. Let's see if it actually has an effect this time.
On his 3d6k1.
Ugh. Stop
Woo.
rolling high.
All right,
And this is
Kaiser.
the forever problem with shotgun.
God, I forget. This is. Oh yeah, this is impaired. Yeah, so you take 2 heat and you're impaired.
Heat and okay. Oops.
Alrighty. The next one is going to be. Oh God, Richard, what's wrong with your heat? There you go. All right, next one is going to be an imprison on you, Scalpel. Give me a system save.
Okay. Yep. Let me just click the thing. Alrighty. So system save. I don't believe I get anything for that. Let me just double check though. None of my thingies, but that does anyway.
What ability did you use on me?
Did you already use your leadership die?
Yeah, I did for the Kablooey, which did remarkably little. Anywho, there you go. That's
That
a
is
fuck.
It's a fail. Okay, blah blah blah. You take 4 energy damage and become inflicted with a catalyzing virus. While affected by this virus, you cannot clear any heat by any means unless overheating. The effect lasts for the rest of the scene until the
Oh my
broadcast is destroyed. Yeah,
Frick.
or the effect becomes in, or if you become adjacent to the broadcast. Oh, this is
Okay, so I just gotta run up to him.
I am immobilized for as long as this thing affects you.
God, this
Oh,
is a
that's
weird pseudo tank.
Give me
Yeah.
4 damage. Give me 4 damage to you.
Yeah, I've taken the 4 damage. I'm on 8
Cool.
now.
Alrighty.
I am thoroughly fucked.
That is the end of the broadcast's second turn. I have Kaiser. Go ahead.
What was the effect of that second attack? On
You're
Kaiser?
impaired. Oh, on you, you're impaired.
Oh, is it just a regular invade?
Yeah. And I think you're shredded too until the end of this turn.
Keep in mind, Kaiser, if you move, that scour is probably going to shoot me, and if they hit me, I will take 5 burn. I'm not saying don't move. I'm just saying be aware.
Self-preservation.
I don't think Kaiser really has anything because I think he's still under the effect of crush targeting. When is that lasting so?
I think that was the end of your next turn, so.
Oh, no. I fucked up. That's until the start of the broadcast next turn, so you're good.
Oh,
Oh.
okay then.
Well, there you go.
Let's see. That's broadcast. I can take care of the scour. That's probably more important than the podcast since everyone's chat. So, oh come on. Let's see. 1, 2. No. Yeah. At least anyway. So 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Then boost. Yeah, I have 4.
Is that scour still knocked prone, right?
It is still prone, yes.
Cool beans.
Don't think I landed on any sub-options. No, I didn't.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, and now that was just a move and a boost, and this will be skirmish.
On the scour, go ahead. That is a hit for 5 damage. You have 1 accuracy on that, so add me some accuracy. Oh, you're impaired. I forgot. The scour is locked on too, but you already rolled, so never mind.
If you want to use it, see for the crit.
Abiku, did you use that lock on? I can't remember if you did or if you didn't.
Yeah, I used that lock on because that's how I knocked it prone. You're cool.
Gotcha. All right, so that lock on's gone. So yeah, that is 5 reduced to 3 damage on the scour.
Can I do the thing where I give it computer love?
You
I
can
know
do
it's
some
just 1
trades on
damage, but yeah.
More damage on the scour
up?
from your computer love. All right, Kaiser, what else you got?
I'm gonna do this just for fun. I'm gonna activate what's that heavy melee talent called?
Executioner?
Yeah, Executioner 1. And I'm just gonna make another attack against one of these subarchons as a part of my first attack, but it does half damage.
You can do that. You can do that. When you hit with the heavy melee, you can,
Deal
no.
it's automatic.
4 damage.
It's automatic hit. It's automatic hit. So yeah, 4 damage on which one?
And then this one.
Gosh.
But that fella's not dead. And I still have 3 structure left, so I'm gonna overexpose myself.
Overexpose yourself.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. Overexposed. So what's that? I roll stress. Doesn't even matter. Because I'm already up here.
Hold on.
And then
Tyler, before you do that, you did step into the prepared action range of the scour. So as you move there, the scour will attack you with its thermal lance.
I thought it was saving a tech attack. Am I misremembering that?
Yeah, it was a thermal lance.
I seem to remember Tech Attack as well.
Yeah, same here.
All right, I'll trust you. I trust you guys. Thermal tech attack it is.
Give us that difficulty.
I'd say to be fair, you could take that first roll would be how I would say it, but like
8 still hits. So Kaiser, you're gonna get 2 more heat no matter what.
Does that have the 2 difficulty?
It is Kaiser in
yeah.
screen.
Sure.
It wouldn't matter anyways,
Yeah.
even if they rolled a 6.
Okay.
What's
Kaiser has very low E defense, is what we just learned.
Yeah, because if we're going by we're taking that 20, there's no way with difficulty
Yeah.
to get that
okay?
Two.
Yeah, fair enough.
less than 8.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
fair enough. But yeah.
What was I doing?
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna smack it again. Impaired, prone, cancels each other's out. Come on. Damn.
A 6 is a miss on the scour.
Wasn't even if it's not prone? I thought prone reduced your evasion. Or just
Nope.
not low enough, lower than a 6.
no, it gives you an accuracy, I believe.
Yeah,
I see. My apologies.
that is Kaiser's turn.
All right, Kaiser, end of your turn. I will activate. So this scour has used its prepared action. I will activate Scour to the south. Scour to the south is going to try and move and get a reaction from Kaiser. Moving the soft cover over here.
Is he unprone
Oh wait, I have to,
first?
shit, I have to stand up. I have to unprone with that movement action, with my movement, and then I will boost to go. Oh, hold on. So the scour has something I need to not forget about it. It has emergency. No. It has cool module. At the start of the turn, scour clears all heat. They haven't moved. Yeah, so I haven't moved, so I cleared my heat. Go down to 0. Then I will stand up with my movement action and I will boost right here. And so give me a reaction, Kaiser.
Okay. And then this would be on 1 difficulty now.
Correct. That's
Oh.
a hit for 6 damage, reduced to 4 damage on the scour. Scour goes down to 2 as you come down with your heavy melee, clashing upon this ramshackled mech, but it is more hardy than these berserker mechs that were put together on this spot. So the scour will then target Akibu with its thermal lance.
Scream!
Take the burn, boy. Take the burn!
Oof. That's a crit.
That is 6 damage and 5 burn.
It is 6 damage and 5 burn.
That is 11 damage.
Oh,
No. Is that right? It's 11 damage, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. In that case,
I need to add burn tokens.
I would brace
I
for
should.
that.
Yeah, I
'cause-
should brace.
Uh,
I will do so. Yeah, I'm gonna brace.
All right, that goes down. So the burn goes down to 3, and the energy damage goes down to 3. So that is 3 burn and 3 damage.
3 burn and 3 damage, so that is gonna be
Total
6 damage in total. And on my turn, I have to do an engineering check, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So just that HP real
Wow.
quick. That goes
Yeah,
11
sorry.
goes to 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
That is the end of that Scour's turn. Scour to the north will go.
Now I'm definitely
And-
going at the end of the next round.
It is
I've got a
going
plan.
to-
I've got a plan for the opening turn. I hope it works. Oh, fuck, it has armor. God damn it.
It's going to move and boost. Move and boost right here into soft cover. The subaltern surrounding it, and it will attack you, Dawnfall, with a thermal lance attack.
Do it. Oh, fuck.
That is 6 damage.
That's half my health. Okay.
You
It's
are
not all of your health.
Yep. To be fair, I shouldn't be bitching. This is the first damage I've taken this mission.
Gosh.
All right, that is true. Hold on, let me adjust these.
Be like a
things.
Biku, live on the edge.
Scours require maintenance. I have to adjust their heat values.
Yo.
Alrighty, that is it for the Scour's turn. That is it for everyone's turn. This is the start of round 3. Remember, you guys have 8 rounds to get to the past the purple area or in the purple area. Also,
Do you mind if I take it?
What's your plan?
Feel free. I am not doing
I'm
anything
planning
special.
to put a big hole through the broadcast and maybe, if I'm lucky, kill the Scourer to the south.
Oh, hell yeah. Go ahead.
Would it
First,
be a problem going second? Because I can drop down a rallying banner.
my worry is what will happen to me if Shaka just straight up murks me with that Scourer. Because I've already taken a hit.
but you're good though. You've got 4 structure. You're good.
My worry is more things like impairing or losing a very valuable weapon mount.
Fair enough.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, to start off, protocol. I'm projector shielding this boy.
Okay, projected shield on this Scour in front of you.
That puts me in the danger zone. 3. No, not 32 out of 6.
Yeah, baby.
3 out of 6. Okay. And I am barraging anti-mat at neutral, I believe, into the broadcast.
Question. Do you care about guaranteeing a hit or going for that crit?
On who?
The broadcast.
The broadcast? Hitting.
So hitting is more important than the possibility of critting.
Yes.
Okay, then Kaiser has your back, sort of.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my empath ability.
Press the button.
He's giving me 10.
Yep, you just straight up roll 10 instead, or act as if you roll 10.
Alrighty.
Does 10
Well,
hit?
10 does hit. Yes, 10 does
Okay.
hit. Damage.
The accuracy doesn't matter.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunate.
Pain.
Unfortunate. But
Come on.
Same.
okay, I'm gonna roll that again because that rolled it as if I had crit. Because it did the keep 2.
Oh, okay. I can just click on. I can just click on the thing and see what it is. You
Oh
rolled
fuck!
a.
I didn't even notice that. So 5.
You rolled 5 damage. Yeah. Click on the So 5 damage, armor piercing on the broadcast. 5 minus that is 6. Cool.
Okay. And
yeah.
I am assault rifling on the scourer down here.
Alrighty, that is coming in at 1 difficulty.
1 difficulty. From, if I may ask.
Being next to the subalterns. Anything next to the subalterns.
Oh,
It's in the tree. It's in the tree.
Oh, it's in the tree.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. My bad.
Roll at difficulty. Bugger.
Oof.
That is a miss, and the reliable damage is absorbed by its armor.
Yeah, that was my worry. Oh well.
I can stack some heat on my turn onto this scourer.
I'm trying to remember what hyperspec is. Oh, that would have been rolled at normal because I have hyperspec on.
Oh, correct. So let's just subtract d6. You rolled a. You would have. Let's add the d6. So that would have been a 6. So it's still a miss.
All right.
Well, it would have been a 5. So yeah, still a miss.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's a better place for me to physically be. Actually, I've got, because of the free boost. How high are those cliffs?
You cannot be in the cliffs.
Unfortunate. That won't save me from tech shit, and it won't save me from getting shot, but he's already getting the 3 difficulty anyway.
Yeah. You can use the corpses as hard cover.
That is true, but it also doesn't get me closer to the objective.
Well, we have like 4 turns left.
Plus, it makes me an imminent problem for broadcast. So, yeah, I'm going to... This is probably a horrible idea, but... free action boost. And my normal movement to be there.
Oh, okay. Free action boost. Alright, cool. Sounds good.
Yep, that's me.
Alrighty. Well, let's see what bad stuff I can do to you. Might as well cause the hurt and the pain. Scour, right next to you, is going to invade you.
Okay.
Actually, it's going to invade Scalpel.
Ah! Could you?
Difficulty.
Scalpel would come in at 1 difficulty, correct? Minus 1d6.
Still the chaff missiles.
Yep.
Yeah, the chaff misses are until the end of my turn.
Yep. That is a miss on you, Scalpel, and then it will use a thermal lance on you, Downfall, which it has already hit you with the thermal lance before.
And because of projected shield, they have +2 difficulty.
Correct. You thought ahead. Big brain. So this is
Big.
coming in at 1 difficulty because it has 1 accuracy built in.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
So
That is 11 damage. Six
that is
damage.
my
6 damage.
structure. Okay.
Can you brace?
I can brace. I will brace.
The
So
boys are
I'm
bracing.
still gonna fucking structure, but
you
oh,
should.
there's not really much reason bracing because then you fuck your next turn.
actually, how does
Yeah,
burn damage work?
Burn is persisting.
No, but like in
until-
terms of if I
you
brace, does my amount of burn go down, or does that damage come out anyway?
It does. It goes
you
down.
can
Yes.
brace burn, yeah. However, you do an engineering check at the end of your next turn to see if you take that burn or if it goes away. And if you do brace, you're
Next turn
really
is
limiting your next
really
turn.
bad.
It's only a quick action.
Yeah, you get 1 quick action and you can't move.
Yeah.
Normally.
So
A
yeah,
keyboard is only-
I structure one way or the other. So
Yeah, so
Yep.
you might as well
if you're,
not even gonna bother.
if you're gonna structure, don't brace just because.
Yeah, I have 6 HP and I'm getting 6 burn. I
5 burn.
5 burn. Even if I braced, that would still still structure me. I only have 6 health. So yeah. So the initial demo, that's 11. So I have effectively 18 health reduced by 11. So that's
7.
7. Thank you. So that is now 7 and 3 structure. Let's see what that is. Roll it. 2 system trauma. Parts. Roll a d6. 6.
That is a system.
System destroyed. Okay.
Do you guys have
actually, I have paint job. I'm gonna roll for paint job.
Oh, let's see if we get it.
Paint job.
Let's see if this works once ever. Fuck you. Wait.
Never have I
is
ever
not
seen
a valid
paint job be
target
worth
system
it.
for destruction. Unfortunate.
So just get rid of
goodbye, bend the knee. You have yet to be useful. Except now. Mostly because I don't go into melee.
All right, bend the knee is gone. You got 5 burn on you. This scour will then move 4 spaces
1, 2, 3,
right backwards.
5 burn.
That is the end of the scour's turn. I have Kaiser, Abiku, and Scalpel.
So my plan is to punish that Scourer by chucking at least 4 heat on it, or hopefully 4 heat on it. So it might pop. I don't know what its heat cap is though.
I think it's like 8 or 10.
Well, he's already on 8 because he's fired his thing twice.
No, those disappear. They disappear at the start of his turn.
What?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that only if they don't move?
Yeah. So it's only if they don't move. So if they're forced movement. So say like last turn I fired my thermal rifle, but I take my turn this turn. If I'm not forcefully moved, I can clear that heat.
To be clear, this guy is on 4 heat then.
That one's on 0 heat. The other one has.
But he just moved.
The one's. It's at the start of your turn.
Oh.
I clear the heat.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Let me put it in the chat for you guys so you guys can see it. It is called cooling module.
Oh, okay. Well, what a jerk. Yeah, I don't really have a plan then.
I think this scour is at 4.
It is, yes.
I also don't think that scour, the southern scour, has particularly much help right now. So
yeah, I can only do a maximum of 4 heat damage. And my main gun is out of commission right now because I am very toasty.
Gotcha.
Reactors are a resource.
True. But does Obiku or Kaiser have a better plan than me, which is a bit of a plan out the
Well,
window?
I'm braced right now, and currently, if I take my turn, all of these things protecting you from broadcast hacking go away. So considering that I'm braced and am not going to do anything special anyway, because I am braced, I am impaired, and I won't be able to do much because of that. I know that I personally can't be of much help.
And
Yeah,
Scalper,
I think I was going that route.
You can't clear
Beg
because
your
you were
pardon?
hit with you can't clear your heat
Yes.
because you're hit with imprisonment.
That's
You
the
can
problem.
clear my heat, or at least, or my status effect.
That'll be so helpful. But yeah, I can't clear heat unless I blow a reactor. So,
What are your reactors
Kaiser,
at?
do you have a plan?
I was just going to go after the South Scour since it seems weaker.
Yeah, you might as well do that. And then if
You
I'll
could
just
lose a reactor.
move up.
You have
Yeah,
4 of them.
I know. On my turn, I'll just move up to engage the Scour and broadcast. Just lance it. But yeah, I think Kaiser, you've got a better turn.
Yeah, because I can also drop a banner, which I'm gonna do. So
All right, Kaiser, it's your turn. You're
activating my as a protocol, I'm gonna activate raise the banner.
Alrighty, let's see what that does. Let me look at that real quick. Raise the banner. Oh, you did. Sweet. You raise the banner. All characters
Oh.
on the side. Mech gain resistance to all damage and gain one
So your next turn.
Nice.
Nifty.
And I can see everyone at the moment, so yeah.
Raise
the
Also, back to Iron-Blooded Orphans again.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to Iron-Blooded Orphan.
So yeah, gonna. This is so weird. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Boost my overdose buttons. Then I will heavy melee.
Give it to me. You are impaired.
From what?
You were invaded and you overheated. A bunch of reasons why you're impaired, but you're impaired.
Okay.
That is a hit for 5 damage. How do you take this scour out as you come down with your heavy melee?
I think he just flies over and just like using his size just kicks the scour out of the bush and with one foot just takes the heavy charge, the heavy melee weapon and just slowly like carves it against the ground until it like cuts the cockpit out of the pilot. And he's just thinking about the time when he was making cupcakes in the oven, the fresh smell of bread in the morning as a child.
I sure did
Well,
forget about that.
Yeah. Well, you notice these cupcakes have no filling. This cockpit has no pilot, and you carve through. Maybe you don't realize it, but in your premonition, your dream, you notice that these cupcakes, don't have any filling, and you're maybe a little disappointed that your mother didn't put filling in these cupcakes.
I had two moms, and they both forgot.
Something. Do you remember?
Okay, so that was my. I guess I'm not gonna overcharge yet, so that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty, Kaiser, that is the end of your turn. I don't have really much to go on right now other than the broadcast 2 turns. Broadcast is going to activate. It's going to see if it can recharge some abilities real quick. Rolling in D6.
Please don't. Thank you.
No, nothing. So it does not get crush targeting or Terradome back. Broadcast is going to use imprison onto. Let's see. Downfall. Characters and sensors must use a. Give me a system save. Actually, I'm going to evade you first, Downfall. Then I'll use them. That is the play. I come in at 1 difficulty, minus 1d6, because I'm in the shaft.
Oh.
That is a hit. You take 4 damage, and you cannot clear your heat until the end of the scene, or until you move and gate close to the broadcast.
I got invaded first, right?
Yeah, you got invaded first, so you're also.
Nice, so I got 2 heat.
So you take 4 damage and you take 2 heat.
Okay. And
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah.
am I also
I'm sorry.
impaired?
Sorry. So you got invaded, so you take 2 heat and you're impaired because you invade. I got confused. And then I'm going to use imprison on you. There
Okay.
you go. That's what you do. So give me a system save. At 1 difficulty because you.
Neutral because hyperspec.
Yes. Correct.
All right. System of neutral. God damn it.
Oh! So yeah, that's 4 damage. And yeah, you can't clear your heat until the end of the scene or until you move adjacent to the broadcast. Also, you take double damage if you get imprisoned again. Double damage from imprison.
All right.
Alrighty, that is the end of Broadcast's first turn. I have a Biku and Scalpel.
Alrighty, I'll go.
Scalpel, what are you gonna do with your turn? Quick question.
Basically, hop down to here, go there, do my camera's too close in. Do a lance through those two, and depending on what awful thing happens when I blow my reactor, probably engage again.
Okay. I'm realizing that I should have been dumping damage into this big guy, but if we don't have spare damage, then it's fine. I will.
Why do we need a?
We don't need to. It's just otherwise.
So his drone has line of sight.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's why I'm saying we don't need to, because I mean it would just be 3 extra damage, and most of these enemies have armor anyway. So.
Mm-hmm.
So you good for me to go?
Yeah, go ahead. Shaka's learned my ways.
Scalpel?
Hey, admin. If I jump down from this size 3 bit of cover, do I take full damage?
3 damage. Yes, you do. You take 3 damage. So your movement is how much? Your movement
5.
is 5. So size 3 takes 2 pieces of movement per size. So that's 2, 4. You need 6 movement to get down safely. You can move down with your regular movement 1, 2 spaces, and then just jump down and take no damage. So you're good. You're good.
Okay, so how much movement am I using to get down?
All 5 to get down safely.
Okay, yeah, no. Fuck that. I'm just going to use my
I thought he could move down 2 and jump.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You can move down 2, and then you have 3 movement left.
Okay, so 3 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't get it into the place I need to be. Okay, I'm just gonna use my thingo, my whatchamacallit,
Spacer stuff.
Spacer legs.
Space form?
My space legs. Plus 1 heat, so that's 2 heat, puts me over my heat cap, so I take stress. Let's do the stress thing. Yay! Pop. Alright, D6. Shoop.
Your first stress?
1, which is Meltdown. Oh, great. The mech is exposed.
Yep.
Do I remove the condition? Okay. That's not great. Please don't shoot me, Shaka. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Please no kill. Okay.
Please.
So with
It's
that,
my birthday.
Previous last.
all right. With that, I will fly over to here, then move
Okay.
1, and then fire a barrage to
Not at all.
shoot my big old laser through those two.
Give
We'll also
me
get
a
that. Okay.
That's soft
Alrighty.
cover on the tower, and that is no cover on broadcast.
I don't think I've got anything that gives me advantages at this moment.
Well,
so
besides hyperspec.
Use your
I
group.
don't
You
have
already
that. I've already used that last session.
Okay.
So
No,
one
the
different.
hyperspec.
Quick question,
Hyperspec
scalpel.
is accuracy on every attack.
Scalpel.
Yeah, I
Does-
used that last combat. Not this
Oh,
scene.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. My apologies.
Question.
Yeah.
What's more important, barraging or hitting?
Why?
Because I have spotter 1. If you
I'm
can
not
get
adjacent.
next, no, that's what I'm saying. If
Oh.
you can get next to me, and then lock on one of them, I can let you roll twice for that lock on.
I will hit the building. I can't reduce the the line by any means, so I will be hitting. Oh no! Ah, there's a perfect spot. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah, you
Alright.
still hit.
and do a skirmish after I do a lock on to. Which would you prefer me to lock on to, the Scar or the broadcast? Consider-
Whichever you prefer. The lock on means you won't have a difficulty against the Scour, or it gives you an accuracy versus the broadcast. So that's up
Correct.
to you.
That is a heck. Choice is scary.
I guess. Also, my spotter effect only works on the one that you consume lock on. So whichever you
Yeah,
prefer to remove.
Well, the Scar has scary damage. The broadcast is just hacking everyone because he's a little hacker.
So the Scour has already hit Downfall. Downfall with its thermal lance, and if it hits him again, it's going to be.
It will hurt.
Yeah. Alrighty, lock on onto the Scour and then do a skirmish with my big ol' laser.
Consuming the lock on.
Downfall.
So yeah, consuming the lock on the Scour. So then, what does your ability do again?
Let's roll twice.
Essentially you get advantage on attacking the Scourer, and you're rolling at neutral on the broadcast.
Okay, so Scour with 0 accuracy, but I get to roll
Right.
twice. Cool.
Yeah.
Correct.
Roll 1 of Scour. Pow. 2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Roll that again. I already had
Wow.
you.
Okay, it was
Wow.
amazing.
Also
Oh my
adjust your-
god!
Adjust your heat.
And yeah.
I already did your heat. I already did your heat.
Oh,
Already
thank
did.
you. And then the broadcast.
Oh,
That's
broadcast has
That
been
is a
smacked in the
hit.
face.
So
Doing
it's the
6
first.
damage.
It's the first one. It's the first one because it's in a line, so that's 4 damage on the broadcast.
Alright. And then the little robots around get zapped as well. Because fuck little robots.
4 damage.
So that was that line. So the one underneath the Scour. The Scour dodges everything, but the little friends under him get blown to smithereens.
Gotcha. Let me adjust that real quick.
If they took 4 damage, I think they'd still be up.
Yeah, they're still up.
1, 2.
Yeah,
Board
because the
state
initial
did not
shot was
change.
4 damage.
Downfall, why don't we sit next to each other more often, considering that both of
Dude,
us have
we
this
really
ability?
should. We really fucking should.
Aren't you
It's
going
almost
melee
like
at
we're
some
built
point?
for it.
Aren't you
Is
going
that
melee at some point?
No.
Yeah,
I have
Okay.
abandoned that plan.
Is that about?
I
Oh.
maybe going closer range.
So Scalpel, you to get to where
Yeah,
were
I
you? You were-
used 3, 2, 3. But the question is because it's on the rocks. Is that cool?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, cool. All right, and that's all I can do with my toasty butt.
Alrighty, Scupple. That is it. The broadcast will take its last turn, and it will put the hurt on you, Scalpel. You've already been hit with imprison or before. It's to see if it can recharge its abilities. Eventually, I'll get these things recharged.
Computer
That's it.
Eventually, but not right now.
All right, I will aid Kaiser. So Kaiser, invasion coming at you.
That is a hit.
So that shows 8.
Am I still
you
within
are
this
there.
little cloud cover? Or the
Oh,
fuzz?
you are. You are. Yeah, you totally are. Yeah. So that would be a. What's your E defense?
8. So that would have missed.
Yeah, that would miss. Yeah, that would miss. Oh, you're good. Oh my god. Chaff missiles.
Chaff missiles. Chaff missiles.
Scalpel. This is on you. This is in prison as a quick attack.
Another prison?
Save. Yeah, just save on you. Just
Oh,
save.
save. Okay.
You get a +1 from my banner.
Thank you for the banner. It's very nice of you. +1 accuracy or +1 flat?
Accuracy.
Oh.
So that's 2 accuracy because you also. Oh no, you don't. Dang it!
Grab it! Swoop. And no.
Oh, that is because you're exposed. That is 8, but 8 doubled is 16 damage.
Yeah, resistance to that damage.
Ooh.
He
You
has
have resistance to that damage.
So you're only
Goes
taking
to
8.
eight.
Resistance brings it back to 8.
Yeah.
This is a roller coaster, folks.
Okay, what exactly is damaging me? The imprison.
Yeah, imprison
Yeah.
deals 4 damage and double if you get hit by it a second time.
Yes, but then it's doubled from that because you're exposed.
But
then
then
you
you
have
have
resistance.
because you have resistance.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
In short, you're taking 8.
Okay, I'll either take a structure or I can brace and not take a structure. What do you guys?
You cannot because
You cannot brace, yeah, because you already got resistance from it. 8's the lowest it can go.
Oh, okay. So I just 1 structure down then. Alrighty. I'll roll for paint. Rolling for paint.
Yeah, baby, let's go paint. Let's go paint.
Paint.
oh my god.
The first time in history ever.
The fucking paint.
You saw it today, folks. Never in Lancer history has paint gone off until tonight.
And we have it on record.
This is the dream, baby.
So you're at 1 HP. Yeah, you're at 4.
Yay. Finally paid off.
I have no idea how custom paint job's procking on invade, but whatever.
Sometimes
It's not an
like
invade. It's a hack ability that deals damage.
Oh my god. All right, so broadcast will not do anything else. It will stay there. That is the end of broadcast's turn. That is the end of round 3. Start of round 4. You guys have 8 rounds to get to the purple area. All of you.
I will go last to keep my banner up for everyone.
Akibu, your chaff missiles are still up? Because you went first.
Did he
in the
have
last
his
round,
turn?
right?
He hasn't had his
Abiku, went first on his last turn. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, it is. Now the chaff missiles will go away after I guess an enemy does something, unless the enemies are all.
It's y'all's turn. It's y'all's turn.
I have to do something. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Do these berserker grunts give me cover?
They do. They give you their size 1.
Okay. I am looking. I'm at 5 HP on 3 structure. I probably don't want to get shot more. These chaff missiles are going to disappear, though. So you know what
If you're
I'm
taking
gonna
your turn
do?
first, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no other players who can take their turns.
Oh, this. Oh, wait. You never went at the.
I never
oh,
went.
Yeah, he has to go this time.
Oh,
I haven't
Gotcha,
gone
gotcha,
this round.
gotcha. Okay.
I
Cool,
haven't
cool,
gone
cool.
this
All right, go
round,
ahead.
rather.
Gotcha,
So you
gotcha.
know what I'm gonna do on my round? And Shaka, you can start deleting all these chaff missiles
All right.
because they no longer exist. Hey Shaka,
Go ahead.
put them back.
What?
I only get a quick action, but I'm in cover. It's okay. Chaff
Which
missile
ones am I
right
putting
here.
back?
You're not actually putting them back. I'm just
Okay.
saying I'm putting down more chaff missiles. Just
All right, chaff missile right here. And then right over here. Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, hello. Thank you.
Very dope. Is that it, Abiku?
That's it.
Are you
Yes,
still
thank you.
there? All right, so give me engineering save. You're no longer impaired to see what we can do with that burn. NG save. NG save. Oh, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh. Is that me?
What happened? Oh, I need to make an engineering save.
Yeah.
Yes.
Engineering save. Yeah, you have 3 burn.
I do it at accuracy though, right?
You
but
do,
I
yes.
do it at accuracy. I do it at accuracy because hyperspec, but I'm impaired. So do I? Just
No.
make it
So you
flat?
can clear the impaired. You can clear the impaired at the end of your turn first, and you can.
Oh, okay.
Get accuracy. Yep.
And yeah. Then here's the check.
Ooh, just barely. You get rid of all of that. Burn. You're good. All right, Abiku. You were the last one to go. So it is Matan Dagarafaras. And I will lay the hurt down upon Dawnfall with my Scour.
Yep.
Scour is going to invade Scalpel first. Scalpel, you are in the chaff missile area, so this will come in at 1 difficulty. 1d6.
Oh no.
Ooh, 11.
Yep, that's a hit.
2 heat, and you're impaired.
Okie dokie. Back to 6 heat yet again.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going hot.
And this is a Thermal Lance coming at True Downfall.
With still 2 difficulty because the projector shield lasts until the beginning of my next turn.
Very true. Very true.
Also, there's a bush between me and him. Does that?
Let's trace it real quick. Yeah, that's the so it's going to be
3 difficulty.
So it has 1 accuracy, so it would actually be 2 difficulty.
Excellent. That still hits me by miles.
That is 11 damage. That's 5 more burn.
Okay.
This is so humiliating.
All right, so 11 total.
Yeah, so you're at 10 burn. You're at 10 burn now. So 11 total. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 12 with 15. I'm at my health doesn't change. I just lose a structure. I'm still at 3 health. Okay.
You would have resistance to that damage.
Structure.
Yeah. You would. You're right. You would have resistance to it then.
Sorry, I do have resistance. That does not matter.
So it would be 6 damage. It would be 6 damage. You would be getting. So you were at 5 burn. Your 5 burn goes to 8 burn.
I still structure. I just have a little bit more to play with. Okay. Okay. First is the 2.
Actually, I don't structure. You were at 7 HP. You take 6 damage.
I was at 3 HP on my screen.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Because I'm tracking with my ComCon.
Gotcha.
That's one of them. Ooh,
shit.
that's a direct hit on me. Hull
you need to roll
check or be
me.
destroyed. Oh
Correct.
boy.
You are impaired.
You do have the banner.
I also have powered up because hyperspec.
Yeah.
So
This would be
and you
one
banner.
accuracy.
You have banner.
So I have 1 accuracy on a hull check with 1 accuracy.
Yeah, easy.
Oh,
Hey. Nice.
pass hull.
You are stunned. You are stunned.
Yeah, I am now at 7 health with 2 structure.
Gotcha.
I can stabilize at you and help you out.
That scour already went, right?
Not this
Alright.
turn.
That scour
No,
just
it's
hit
his
me.
current turn.
Yeah.
You just
Then Scalpel, I want you to worry about yourself. I can fix Dawnfall.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
sure.
fix him.
I can fix him.
We can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Scour's gonna
have the
move
chat
back
missiles.
with 4 spaces over here. Move back over there,
Okay.
and that is the end of the Scour's turn.
5 heat.
Well, I can lay more damage on them if you guys want, and get into the end zone as well.
Yeah.
That is entirely up to you.
Kaiser, do you have a plan?
I'm trying to stay to keep the banner up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can go second to last in that case.
Okay. So, Abiku is good
So it's you,
to
Scalpel.
yeah, Abiku is good to help Dawnfall. So it's me
Yeah.
running around, shooting things, as you do.
Skirmishing, if you will.
Through
If
the
I go
allied
to
building.
this position,
Through
and
the allied building.
yeah, that would hit the building, wouldn't it?
Also, line of sight becomes an issue. But
Yes. Okay.
I have a question,
However,
Shaka.
I can move 4 and then move
if
forward
I
the
may,
What's up?
does this farm equipment actually block line of sight for my turret, or can I basically see under its legs?
What farm equipment are you talking about? Oh,
These
no.
thingies.
So the big. No, they don't block line of sight. They're just hard. They're
Okay.
just hard cover.
Okay, then I can do stuff. Never mind.
Okie dokie. What do you guys think, friends? Should I just take another reactor and go for a thermal lance on them, or should I use mortar and assault rifle on these guys?
The positives of assault rifle disappear with 2 armor.
Basically,
Thermal lance has
Does a lot of
consistently
damage,
higher damage. So
has higher damage assuming that you hit, and like Dawnfall pointed out, the issue is you're on your 3rd reactor.
Yeah, I am.
Ooh. Well, you won't explode immediately.
Actually, I can if I get an irreversible meltdown.
yeah, but it wouldn't be for like 4 turns, 6 turns. I don't remember.
A maximum of 6 turns, because it's a D6. It's in D6 turns. So
It's
like a maximum of 6
2d6
turns.
when I go down to 2 stress. Scalpel likes fire. They're a little weird, so let's go. Let's fucking go. Alrighty, what's the best line? Not really any.
All right. So the Scour would have soft cover because there's like a hay bale
Yeah.
there, but yeah.
Alrighty, I will do the toasty to there, I guess. So this is a barrage, with the first shot being from the big mount. Do I have view on the banner, or is that too far away now?
It's
there's a
line
big
of
guy
sight.
in the middle. Yeah, there's a big guy away. Okay. Pew.
Oh no, you have the banner.
Yeah, the big guy is in the way, but the Shaka said they don't block line of sight, so
Oh,
as long as you are.
okay. So the banner gives me +1 accuracy?
Is that correct?
Only to checks and saves.
Oh, only check
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Well, in that case, 1 difficulty
Did you
for the
hyperspell?
scout. I don't have it.
He
I
can't.
use
He doesn't have it.
Because he used it last round. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, 1 difficulty on the Scoura. Pow! And of course, it does not hit because
That is
I
a miss.
cannot hit a Scoura for the life of me. And then no change on the broadcast.
Correct.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Dude, what
That
the
is a
fuck?
I would rather die than live. Alrighty, that's another stress, and I gained absolutely nothing from doing that, so that's fun. Let's see what I roll. So, roll 2d6. So, whoop, whoop, shwoop. So that's a 3 and a 2. That's power plant destabilize. Exposed again. I'm
Yep.
double exposed.
Double exposed.
And I don't. Oh, I don't have enough movement to get into there, do I? Ugh. And I've already said it was barrage, so yeah. Great. I'm in a great position now. Alrighty. I guess the mortar into both of them.
Okay. What hex are you targeting?
I will target.
This one right here? That one can hit.
Oh, that'll hit the building. I would rather not explode the building.
Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, don't I?
The
Wow.
building is too resilient.
I've been being careful about hitting the building this entire time, and I never had to. Alright, yeah.
Don't you ever want to just go ape shit?
Alrighty. This tile here, so no extra difficulty, just the 1 difficulty. Normal. Pew!
Hey, but at least you kill a bunch of the subalterns.
So the this subaltern goes down. This one goes down. An explosion. I'm assuming that one's on the scour. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright.
we still have a chance to hit the other dickhead.
And for 7 damage if you do.
Uh,
Unfortunately, God hates you.
and Scalpel will run into the wall and start headbutting her max head into the wall.
What head?
Forehead.
You have an integrated head.
Yeah.
Integrated headbutting against the fucking cliff because Jesus Christ, I cannot roll for a goddamn anything.
You just hear Key over the comms. Combat medic. Know your role.
All right, that is it for that. You are no longer impaired. I don't believe. No, you are impaired because you.
No, I'm re-impaired. No, I'm no longer impaired, but I'm re-exposed.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
I'm double exposed. Now I'm exposed again.
Our medic is exposed in the field.
Correct. All right, so the broadcast will take its turn to see if it can recharge the shenanigans.
I'm tired now.
Broadcast does not recharge shenanigans, but it does have Terror Throne. The broadcast becomes immobilized. It's already immobilized. Cracking a defense shield. When this shield is active, any characters that make ranged or melee attacks against the broadcast or its adjacent allies take 3 AP damage before the attack roll is made. This effect lasts until the end of the broadcast's next turn, or if it ends its effect as a quick action.
All right.
So,
sorry,
if you
can you
attack
just
the
click
broadcast,
that so I can read it? Because I only got like a third of that.
let's see if I can. I don't have it in Foundry, so I'm just gonna put it in chat real quick.
Right.
There we go. This is Terror Throne. It is a recharge ability. It's a quick action.
Okay.
And I missed the until the end of the broadcast next turn. So anyone attacking the broadcast or the scour is going to take 3 damage before the attack.
Okay.
All right, and then the broadcast is going to attack Akibu.
Hello?
I believe I hit you with imprison before, Akibu. I do believe.
No.
I did not?
No.
I have not been hit by Britson.
I hit downfall.
Everyone else.
All right.
I think you've hit everybody but Kibu with.
Yeah, miss me with prison.
This is a invade coming at you, Abiku.
Yeah.
So they-
What do you want from me? Did you add the difficulty from that? If it's an
what
invade.
difficulty?
I mean, it wouldn't matter, but difficulty from chaff.
There's no chaff around. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
You fooled. There's always chaff around.
Oh
But yeah,
fuck.
I'm pretty sure that still hit me either way. So yeah.
Yep. And then it'll imprison you. So give me a save.
A system save, you said?
Yep.
I get
What's
2
it?
accuracy because of the 2
Hyperspec.
accuracy. Yeah, correct.
But you are impaired, so it goes down to 1 accuracy.
Why am I impaired?
Because you got invaded.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, Scalpel rolled a
Oh
21.
no.
You're good. You're okay.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the broadcast's first turn. Y'all turn.
Okay, so I
Evo.
need to go
Save me.
before dawnfall, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Save me.
Save me.
I exist to put holes in people. Let me put holes in people.
When I go, the chaff missiles will no longer exist. Has the broadcast gone twice or once so far?
Once.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is gonna be a.
No.
It's
I'm
either
sorry,
that or
I'm
we
sorry. Yeah. Broadcast has only gone once.
Okay. I need to figure out the best path towards you because these grunt bodies are in the way. That's 1, 2, 3, and I can't walk into the. Can I end my turn on top of the subalterns or no?
Right? So you've got a free boost.
Yeah, I know I have a free boost, but I can't end my turn on top of something, as far as I know.
You can.
On the
I think
subalterns, we can.
Oh, okay.
We just take
Can I-
damage.
Can I end my turn on top of a dead grunt just standing on him?
You can. Yeah. It's just
Help me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Help!
Uh,
Or stunned.
You can make it.
1, 2,
so-
3, 4. I can make it right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
just,
go
it's basically
2,
just all my movement.
4, 6, 7, 8. And then
1, 2, 3,
that.
4, 5,
One-
6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
right here.
6, 7, 8.
the-
I'd be where
the
this
shrub.
is.
Mate, the shrub is
shrub.
Oh, the
so
shrub.
you get right next to him. You
Okay,
get right next
yeah.
to him.
Can someone mark where I'd end up just so I can? Okay, thank you.
Hold on. Yep.
Hello.
Correct.
Hello.
Hello.
Help! I'm
I
on
am-
fucking fire!
Yeah. Biku pulls out his handy dandy mech size just fire extinguisher.
Well, Downfall is stunned, so you can. I don't know if.
Yeah,
you can clear-
the point was to remove stun, not
Yeah,
remove my burn.
I'm stabilizing to remove their stun. When I stabilize to remove their stun, can I reload a weapon?
No. You. Let me check. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me check.
When you stabilize, you get the first option, which is cool mech, and get rid of exposed, or spend 1 repair to restore HP to max, and one of the following: reload all weapons, end all burn affecting your mech, end a condition affecting your mech, or end a condition affecting an adjacent ally.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do Dawnfalls, stabilize, and again, just to make sure I'm understanding, I can't reload the weapon on
Nope.
this stabilize.
It is one or the other.
Yeah. So Dawnfall is no longer in trouble. Yeah, and Dawnfall is no longer stunned. But I really can't do much of anything else unless I want to
You can restore your
roll them
HP.
dice.
You restore HP.
Yeah, I can restore all of HP. That'd be wise to do that, considering I'm at 5.
Yeah, that's always good.
Now I could. I'm at 3 stress, and you know how I feel about stress. I'm only
Do it,
happy
stress.
when I'm at 0 stress in life, but I'm sure the same thing is applicable in Lancer. I could take the chance to try to reapply chaff.
Do it. Fucking hog wild.
Because I'm not. It doesn't matter if I'm impaired. I'm not actually aiming at enemies with this. So let's see. How hot do we get? Very hot. I'm
Ow.
going. Yep, that's 2. Go down to this. Hit 2, and boomy boomy. It's
Give me
okay if I
those
get.
rolls.
I clicked the overheat token. Did not go. Did not
You have
see
to
it
reduce
go.
your stress first, and then
Oh, I see the issue. It's
Mhm.
did the weird thing. Now let's try. Yeah, I'm exposed.
Exposed, baby.
But I am going to put the chaff missiles basically in the same place. Or actually,
Oh.
do I want to do chaff missile? I already said I was going to do chaff missile. Chaff missiles in the same place. So broadcast, or actually, can I move the chaff missile slightly so that the scourer is also in it? Basically, put it
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
And then the second chaff missile, Dawnfall. Are you going to move up at all?
Don't put it on me because I'm going to be hacking on my turn. Put it like behind us so it's on you.
Okay. In that case, I will put it here so that I'm enveloped in it, but Dawnfall is not.
Yeah, there you go.
And that is my turn. I hope I did well, Father.
All right, Biku. See what happens. Broadcast is gonna go again, and maybe it will recharge its abilities. Maybe not. Who knows?
Could you not?
Yes, all of its
Love it.
abilities come back.
Top
All of it?
Bullying.
Jeez.
All of its abilities come back. This one's not too dangerous. Let's see. This is very so. Dawnfall, you haven't gone yet, have you?
No, neither is Caesar.
Nice. All right, so Kaiser, I'm doing crush targeting on you. Choose a character within sensors line of sight. They gain 3+ difficulty to attack any character other than the broadcast until the start of the broadcast next turn. So you have 3+ difficulty to attack anything but the broadcast. And then I will use Terradome on you, Dawnfall. The hostile character within line of sight must see on a system save or take 2 heat and become immobilized until the end of the next turn. On success, you become.
Mobilized, I don't mind a ton. The 2 heat could be a problem. So system save?
Yep.
Okay,
You are
and
impaired.
I've got 2 accuracy from this and 1 difficulty from impaired, so 1 accuracy.
Yep.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
You're good.
You're good. You're good. Nothing bad happens. You are slowed though.
Okay.
So no free boost.
Where
That is
is
the
load
end.
in
I got you.
conditions? I got it. No, just for my ComCon.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the end of the broadcast turn, and I have Kaiser and Dawnfall.
You want to save it for the end, right? Kaiser?
That's what Kaiser said, just because it's
Yeah.
basically
Okay.
stopping
Alright.
us from taking too much
I
damage.
wanted consent. So I am going to start off by gonna lock on the broadcast.
Broadcast is locked on too.
I'm going to invade the broadcast.
All right.
Consuming the lock on.
You can do
hold
it
on, let's
twice.
see.
You can roll twice.
Take 3 damage. This to the end of the broadcast next turn. Okay, yeah. So it's
You have
then-
spotter? Oh baby, you have spotter! Spotter buds in the corner. Okay. Okay.
While others may say my tech attack, and Pakane say our tech attack. Hand in hand.
Okay. So. Yes. Sorry, my roommate wanted to make sure that his dinner was his dinner.
Are you good?
Okay. So this is hyperspec and a. Do I have difficulty for any reason? I'm impaired, so I have 1 accuracy.
And the broadcast is in a chaff missile zone.
Yes. Okay, so I am at neutral, but I'm rolling twice.
Correct. That is a miss. That is a hit.
Fuck yeah.
Woo!
Okay, so it's taking 6 heat.
Oh
Because
god.
I
explain.
consumed a lock on, Nuclear Cavalier, and the base 2. And
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I've lost yield, so it's also impaired.
We them boys, we them boys, we them
Oh
boys.
my god. All right, so that's going to cause a broadcast to lose a structure. Lose a stress.
Yay! We
And
can do it. We can win. We can kill it.
funny enough, the broadcast does not have a high heat cap. So the broadcast will, let me see, let me lose that stress real quick and then roll on the table and see what happened.
Meltdown, 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 meltdown.
Oh, well, I'll see what the result is, and then I'll do it.
Exposed.
Hey,
Exposed.
Shaka. Hey,
Oh,
Shaka.
It got hit by
What's that?
attack.
Computer lab.
Oh, wait, is it in range 10?
It's in range 10.
Or
Is it?
are the downfall in range 10? Yep.
Yep.
Definitely. All right, that is 6 damage on the broadcast. It has 2 armor, so 6 damage reduced to 4 damage, but that is enough to structure the broadcast, bringing it down to
yay.
0 HP.
Computer lab.
The synergy we probably should have been using from the beginning.
Honestly, Dawnfall and Abiku are very synergistic, but like are
We
always
never
clear on
fucking
the other
use it.
side of the map.
Lessons we teach. All right,
Hand in
so
hand.
can roll a structure check.
And we all build
All
together.
right, we'll roll that again to see the system trauma on the broadcast.
Yo, little did you know, Mfukani is actually just Solaris United.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mercury, baby.
Okay, broadcast is going to lose its
It's just
The
that
crush
scene
targeting.
from
No,
Evangelion.
we'll keep crush targeting. Terra Dome is going away.
yay, good, goodbye.
It's just that scene from Evangelion where just now we're moving in synchronicity.
And because I'm infected by the fucking fever that is my leader's help, I'm going to overcharge.
You
Okay.
need more cowbell.
How much heat we getting? A bit of heat.
3.
A bit of heat.
Oh yeah, you end up at
That is a stress.
Correct.
Okay. 3 heat, so that's at that now. No, sorry, it goes to 0 once you stress, right?
Oh no. So you
Heat.
carry over. So you're at
Yeah.
you're at 2 heat.
2 heat. Okay. Unfortunate.
It's okay.
Okay. Roll the dice. 3.
You're
3 is
exposed.
power plant to stabilize. I am exposed. Okay.
Everyone is exposed but Kaiser.
We are exposed together. But
Oh, I
unlike,
can fix that
but
problem
unlike
soon.
these guys, yeah, unlike these guys, I don't know if the scour has gone, but even if they attack
Tower has
you,
gone.
okay, then
Scour.
you can't actually take more damage, so you're fine for now.
Unfortunately.
Can take more damage from the burn if you
can.
fail your engineering check.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm
I'm
painfully
thinking
aware
about
of that.
resistance.
Unfortunate. No, wait. Sorry. No, that's the 3rd time I've overcharged this. Sorry, that should be +4. So I'm actually at Oh
You're
no,
at spicy degree.
I am at 5 heat actually.
5, let's correct that then. There.
Yeah.
Continue to have at least.
Yeah, that is actually a really
Great
good
balls
thing.
of fire.
And yeah, I'm going to invade the yeah, I'm gonna invade the broadcast. They've got freaking
Okay.
auto coolers, so
What was the first thing you did? First thing you did was just invade, right?
lock on, then invade, and now I'm invading again.
Oh, I was with your overcharge. Gotcha.
Yep. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm rolling it. This will not be for quite as much heat if I hit. But, and the shit's all same. No.
Bam.
And actually, that would have been at a difficulty because I didn't have the lock on. So, one way or the other, that didn't work.
Yep.
That's a scalpel roll.
And now the engineering save. Actually,
You
do I
no
have
longer
base?
impaired.
If I'm slowed, I can't move at all, or just can't boost?
You can't boost if you're slowed, so you can
Yeah.
move away now.
Slowed goes away at the end of your turn. So you can use a general movement. Correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move back into the chaff.
Back into the chaff.
The safe, warm embrace of the chaff.
Nothing can hurt you in the chaff.
Except bullets. Okay.
Yeah, except
Engineering
bullets.
save.
A
Engineering
surprising
check.
amount of things can hurt you in the
At
chaff.
at 2 accuracy. At 2 accuracy.
Wouldn't I be at
Is that-
1 because of impaired?
You
No,
can clear
because impaired goes
first.
away at the end of your turn.
Ah.
Yep. You can. Yep. So because of banner and hyperspec.
Shock
Oh, well,
is being
fuck.
kind to us.
8 damage.
Okay, that's another structure.
Can you even brace that?
It's the end of your turn now.
No. Yeah.
Remember,
Well, it's a reaction.
Do you get resistance
Oh,
to
yes,
that?
I get.
Yeah.
I have resistance, so that's only.
You have resistance because of what?
Because banner.
Banner.
So
Oh, I got you.
8 is actually. I
It's 8.
have
I think-
3
hold on,
health.
hold on. I think banner only activates because of resistance of damage. This.
This is
so
damage.
maybe-
Burn damage is still damage.
Burn is damage.
Let me check real quick.
It's
Heat damage
over time.
typically doesn't count.
To all damage and heat
Oh yeah,
gained.
all damage. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yep.
So I'm at
So,
3. I'm not quite done yet. Oh no, but double
takes,
because exposed. I'm still going
Oh
down.
yeah. No. Burn doesn't
Okay.
affect. Expose doesn't affect burn. So it's just 4.
All kinetic, explosive, and energy damage. Okay, that's good to know.
Well,
That is very good to know.
So you are
takes
now
years
at
of
3 HP, right?
I am at 3 HP.
Gotcha.
3
Alrighty.
HP, 2 structure, 3 stress, 5 heat, and I'm full on overcharge.
Kaiser, your turn.
It takes years of experience in the simulations to overheat yourself and make it worth it.
Yep.
Abiku knows.
way. True to Kaiser. There's a
Okay.
spot up here with 2 shrubberies that you can take.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I
Land
can
within the shrubs.
Broadcast is exposed. Okay.
no, I can't do
But it's
that.
also got the. I think it's also got the kinetic shielding, doesn't it? Or
Yeah,
did that
that's only
burn?
for
Or
shooting.
did
I'm
that
pretty
burn
sure.
It
away
does
on the
not-
second turn?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have kinetic shielding anymore.
So I'm just gonna walk through. So the dangerous terrain.
That is 5 damage.
I have to make an engineering save.
Let me see. I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. Let me check that
So-
real quick.
Yeah.
That's good. You're good. So you move through 2 spaces. So give me 2 engineering saves.
Oh no, it only procs once per turn.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Upside
and
having
then-
someone who's played the module.
Yes.
Attacking admin.
And then I'll boost. Get up in the
Oh,
grill of
shit.
those 2.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
shit.
It challenged me to a duel, and so I'm showing up.
Finally. This was awaited for 5 rounds. Now we're
You ever
finally in.
dance with the devil on a pale moonlight?
Kaiser with the chair.
Okay. And now let's go with just one attack. So I just take 3 damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Damn.
That's
are you
24.
taking the 3 damage? It doesn't have kinetic. That went away.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
24
Yeah, so
damage with no
that's
punishment.
20. That's 24 damage on the broadcast. Guys, you have to narrate this for me. You have to narrate this for me.
Oh god.
Don't lose
Yeah.
your way.
I think what happened is that Kaiser starts to it's that moment where he just puts away his heavy axe, starts walking through the subalterns as they try to get onto him. 2 blade segment knights come out of his wrist and like start slashing his way as he starts walking. And just before Broadcast is about to do anything, he just flies forward and at the last moment draws the heavy blade and just skewers it in a unusual manner, and he like skewers it, lifts it over the ground, and slams it into the ground. And you notice that unlike his previous kills or defeats when he was pretty gentle, he's like very sloppily. He's not doing this as a clean kill. It's like a slow, agonizing kill where he's just like sawing through with his blade.
Oh my god. Bad childhood memory. Bad childhood memory.
Did you just use Iado with an axe? Did you just quick draw an axe?
Oh yeah.
That's illegal.
Nice. So Kaiser, you viciously dig deep down into your memory banks, and your mech acts in course of these memories you're having, and the rest of your compatriots see you just viciously tear apart the broadcast. All of you get a barrage of code as you see Kaiser just ripping apart the broadcast with its axe, I'm assuming, or the segment knives. I can't remember which one you said.
Axe.
Yeah, with the axe, you all get a barrage of code that transmits to all your mechs as you just see this this violent action that Kaiser's going through. The barrage of code just comes in a bunch of lines. One of the lines is broadcast assertion. In the end, you will see nothing but me. And then you see Kaiser rip apart another piece of broadcast. The next code is broadcast query. Can you run faster than fire? And you see Kaiser tear apart another part of broadcast. And then the final code is broadcast. I say no. And you just see Kaiser rip apart broadcast down the middle, and the mech just falls into a ramshackled bits of mech and just kind of explodes in Kaiser's face. And the rest of the subalterns change the disposition. The scour to the north changes its disposition and drops its thermal lance and starts walking towards the east.
I'm gonna executioner the scour.
Okay. You execution the scour. You don't have to roll. Scour is dead. Scour is dead. As you carve the scour in half, it didn't seem like the other subalterns were too affected by this. As you carve the scour in half, but you get the sense that you all have won the encounter. The subalterns start to trudge off in the path to the east, as I mentioned. The larger subaltern agricultural drones, maybe one of them deactivates, the other one starts trudging across the river here on the Charles farm. You all hear from within the Charles farm kind of like yelps and more screams as they still think like they don't really know what's going on outside. They just heard all these explosions and all this ruckus. But yeah, you all are out there, and you know the Charles farm or the Charles family is in this farm right here.
Okay.
Kaiser's gonna get out of his mech, he just like looks like he's sleepwalking as the mech just like opens itself up, gently lifts Kaiser out of the seat and puts him down, and Kaiser has 2 cups of what appeared to be milk, and he like rouses to wakeness and starts walking towards the farm with his CompCon buddy following.
We are blind.
Nice.
Scalpel will
You
just
all
be trudging along to the farmhouse.
nice.
These
You all-
subalterns. Oh, sorry, Shaka. Please.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna ask that the code we were seeing was basically we're going east. Hope you like fire, right? And then all the subalterns started going east.
Yeah, so the code you got was almost like a reactionary code to the broadcast being demolished by Kaiser, and it just like shitted out a bunch of code, almost like a dying breath, and it reached your mix, and that's kind of what you got. And you saw the rest of the subalterns start to head east.
Do we know if there's anything of importance or interest eastward?
You would know that one of Evergreen's control towers are eastward, but they are surrounded by woods and such. And it's quite far east. Not control towers, communication towers.
Can I just shoot the subalterns? Because I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay outside and start shooting at them.
Okay,
like-
okay.
Load grenade launch, load RPG.
I think at that point, the Chows, the two that you see before you, I forget their names, but they were.
We can't see them.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't have turns with sight.
thank you.
Their house is very dark.
Who forgot to pay the electric?
Let me go back to what the names. So their names are Maggie and Wei Yi. Maggie and Wei Yi. That's Maggie's to the left and Wei Yi is to the right. They are the Charles. They have a big family, and they do a lot of farming and agricultural business that supports the Gray Towns and to some extent Evergreen. They walk out of their farmhouse. They are barricaded in with their son Albert and his family, and they see Kui just firing and rampantly into this crowd of subalterns, and they're just kind of like cover their heads. They're like, ah! But they kind of like wipe the sweat off their head and they say, "Is it over? Did you get them all?"
Yeah, we did.
We just in the background.
Yeah, the Queen in the background just like firing. Just mowing
Scalpel will
down.
crouch down. Scalpel will crouch down in the mech and the loudspeaker say, "Yes, compatriot is a bit over enthusiastic, but the issues are dealt with."
You hear in the background, "Son of a bitch!" as Kanye is falling out of his mech, just waving smoke away.
Is there a point in which I will be able to get in, or is this basically what I have to do in order to clear out the subalterns? Do I get to talk?
Yeah, you get to talk, but for as far as like the scene right now, we have you in the backdrop mowing down all these subalterns, and we have we have Kanye kind of cussing at his mech, and then we have Kaiser still like reveling in these like dark memories that they are having, and then Gear is like talking to the Charles for now. So let's play this out real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah.
So the Charles are they say they came at the top of the morning. We didn't know what was happening to us until it happened, and I'm not gonna lie. It all started happening when we received that CompCon unit that's stored, and she kind of points to a neighboring kind of house just to the right of her. That's like their main house, and she said the subalterns and the drones, they started coming here after Lotus's folks dropped off that CompCon unit, that functioning CompCon unit.
Would we be able to inspect that Comcom?
Yeah, just take it away from here. It seems to attract these drones, and my son, his family shouldn't be around this violence here.
I'm sorry that you had issues with that. Is anyone wounded?
She looks back and looks at her wife, and you see her son Albert kind of come out of the farm with his family, and she kind of throws up like a nod, like "Are you okay?" And they respond back non-verbally, like "Yeah, we're okay." And she says, "We didn't sustain any heavy damage, but the farm it'll take months to rebuild. Have what we lost."
I will ask for assistance from the Evergreen people at Evergreen. However, we personally can't help with the rebuilding, but we can deal with that ComCon unit.
She does not laugh.
Do we look like farmers to you?
All this time, Katipe is still just
In the background, it says.
Wei Yi Chao speaks up, the one to the right, and says, "We are forever grateful for your assistance, and while we know what we lost, in your saving of us was purely material, we know that we can rebuild it with time. Please help yourself to the CompCon unit, and if you happen to see Lotus again, tell him we're fine. We don't need his protection."
very well.
Well, their protection. So yeah, with that, if you guys want to ask any more questions of the Charles, I guess Kui, you're done mowing down these subalterns, and the rest of you are done doing what you were doing. You guys want to ask any more questions of the Chows? They don't have a lot of information on the subaltern horde. Maybe more information regarding the Grey Towns and maybe Lotus, but not so much on like the horde that you encountered.
Do you care about the scrap?
Oh my god.
wait, did you just yell that out?
Yes.
Are you referring to the scrap mechs or scrap subalterns?
Yeah, the specifically pointing over at the broadcast.
Oh,
I'm gonna take them all out.
they, as you point over to the broadcast, they kind of flinch a bit, like they look visibly kind of like frightened by like this menacing figure that's destroyed before Kaiser. They just shake their head no.
Okay. Grabs his toolkit out of the step in the right direction and runs over to it, and just you hear frantic mechanical sounds.
Absolute bin scab. Scalpel's pretty on mission at the moment, so they'll just head over to the barn with the CompCon unit.
When it's time for Micro Center to throw out old parts, kinda right now. You said Key is done now, right?
Yeah, you're done. Key and Kaiser, you're both done.
Gonna walk their mech back over, trying to do their best not to cause any more damage. And as they hop out, you can see that they are sweating profusely. Losing 2 stress will do that to you when you're overheating.
Yeah, maybe.
And you can kind of see that the bandage on their head has loosened up a little bit due to the sweat. They're rocking that Afro samurai vibe.
Nice.
But
that
they
can only
are
be one.
yeah. But they're gonna hop out and they're kind of survey the damage, and they're going to say, what was the disagreement you had with Locust?
Maggie Chow, the one on the left, looks at Wei Yi Chow, the one on the right, as they kind of like consult each other for an answer. And in their time consulting, Albert, the son, charges up kind of angrily and says, "That bastard, Lotus, he sent that fucking CompCon unit here because we denied his protection. We wouldn't pay his dues, and he sent that shit here. I saw them out in the Grey Towns. They've been digging up CompCons, subaltern units all around Evergreen. I don't know what they're doing it for, but they sent it here.
Do you know?
This is retribution."
Key kind of puts up his hands and he goes, "Slow down. One thing at a time. Now, you said they were digging up these subalterns by the Grey Towns. Can you give us specific coordinates?"
So much. I don't leave the farm much. I have to take care of my family here, but the few times I've made deliveries from the farm here over to Lou Mays, I saw some of his military folk. I saw them digging out of the ground. I'm not sure what they're trying to do with the subalterns, but they were definitely digging them up out of the ground.
Do you know where these subalterns come from?
Not exactly. Imagine it's kind of like prospecting. You find a good spot and you start digging. It's not my expertise.
Key kind of shakes his head, looks to Kanya's still very on fire mech in his own frame that's partially melted, and he kind of puts up a finger and asks nicely, "Can you turn on the sprinkler system?"
He kind of looks at you quizzically and yeah, sure, and just like, well, all their comp cons are down, all their like electronic equipment are ground, so he's like he runs away and goes into one of the buildings and turns on the sprinkler system eventually. Maggie Chow says to you, I don't know where you all come from, but I would assume you don't like folks from the Grey Towns, so I assume you're from Evergreen. Just to let you know, watch out for that Lotus character and tell Patience when you see him. I hope he unshackles.
He kind of nods, but doesn't necessarily tries to do his best at not showing that he would think that'd be a terrible idea. But he kind of, to round off his questions, he says, "About that, it would be easier to watch my back against this Locust character if I knew where to find him in the first place. Would you happen to know?"
We could put out a word in the Grey Towns. We have some sellers who sell our crop in Merricktown. Probably try and find Lotus, but they're kind of hard to track down. But I did hear there was an individual in Evergreen a kind soul who sought to put a curb to Lotus's activities out here, but I haven't heard much about them.
Whatever information you can provide, it would be appreciated. And P is going to basically give like some rough contact information.
Cool. Their subalterns are all down, so it's really hard for them to contact, but eventually they'll be able to contact you on your contact information. all their electrical equipment is like shot to shit.
I don't have a fix or anything. I have invent and repair, but that is not the same. Yeah, I'm going to do that thing that parents do where I offer assistance of someone who is not me. And I'm going to ask Kanya. I'm basically going to tell them that Kanya can take a look for them, and then I'm going to ask Gear over their family. Have injuries. It's kind of like please, it's the least we can do, just to make sure.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So Albert, after he comes back from turning on the sprinkler system to cool down Kanya's mech, gladly accepts your gesture of medical treatment to his family, even though they're all okay. Maybe one has a bruise or two, like a little bump.
Gear would do like the usual checkup.
You're a dentist, right, Gear? You know. Quick free healthcare. Get it all done.
Universal healthcare, yes, universal healthcare.
So Gil will just do the regular checkup stuff, and for bruises, give the appropriate stuff. But considering no one's particularly damaged, they'll quickly do it, and then head over to the barn with the evil ComCon.
Got you. Kaiser, what are you doing this whole time?
Kaiser, his mech is like the cockpit is exposed and bent over, and he brings out a tray full of cups of freshly 3D printed cups of warm milk. And he offers it to the
What?
families.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, look
That's
at me!
a-
I'm doing the cuckoo
probably
sign.
I don't even
Oh,
know
yeah.
what to say, but they're like boba tea, and
It's
they're
an
just like,
avocado, baby.
No,
yeah,
it's-
well, the kids take it. Happily, but Maggie and Whaley and Albert are a little confused by the gesture.
Oh, it's just a courtesy that the SSC, in the SSC tradition, cruelty-free vegan milk made from the finest algae.
Cruelty free.
Adults be like warm milk. Kids be like warm milk.
They take that with the hint of a marketing tagline that it carries.
God.
Yep. And then he's just gonna do the obvious marketing thing and put a gallon down with contact information from the nearest vendor, and then follow
Oh my God.
forgot he was going into the shack.
He's a Costco free samples stand. What the fuck?
Hey,
Oh my
he
goodness.
has that warm head. How do you think he gets to sleep so fast? That warm milk really be wearing you out.
Oh yeah, they're when he's in that incubation tank inside his mech, it's just filled with warm milk.
Oh no!
Please,
No,
please tell me the warm milk you gave them did not come from the tank. Don't give them used warm milk.
Don't worry, this has been blessed by my genetically superior.
Oh my god. This milk tastes
Holy
oddly like
water.
childhood memories.
Okay,
Turn out
so
the villain, no cap.
milk jokes aside, you all are escorted to where this malfunctioning ComCon unit is kept, in one of these farm buildings separated from the main building complex of the Child's farm. Albert he escorts you over there, stepping over some destroyed subalterns and maybe giving a gander at the destroyed broadcast mech shambles, and says, "God, you pilots sure know how to take them out. Well, we kept the ComCon unit over here. We just locked it in the barn. After it started freaking out, we just figured it's better if we isolated it by itself. We figured that would be enough, but obviously it wasn't." So yeah, you guys enter the barn as Albert opens the doors, and you see this ComCon unit chained to the back wall of, and it's a ComCon unit, but it's basically a subaltern. It's chained to the back wall of the farm building, with its legs and arms kind of splayed out in an X. Its head is ricketing, and the chains are shaking and making all kinds of sounds from its body, kind of gesticulating and moving, attempting possibly to escape, but more probably just moving because it doesn't know what else to do with its body. It's just moving there, kind of scarily. And Albert says, "Well, I guess I'll just leave you all to it. You seem pretty competent."
And then he runs.
He gets out.
Gear will have a hand ready to draw the pistol if needed, but they'll approach it and see if it responds to people being near it. at first?
There's no threat of this thing breaking loose of these chains. They're pretty industrial chains here. It does not respond to any of your approaches. It continues to like kind of gyrate and move erratically, kind of shaking the chains, and they kind of echo in this barn.
Q's gonna kind of take the opportunity now that we're isolated. He kind of leans up against the wall and he looks at the other people on his team and he says, "Subalterns don't come from nowhere." Really obvious statement, but his point is that if they were digging subalterns out of the ground, that means they were here before the settlements. At least that's how I'm understanding it.
I would assume they're from probably I think it was SSE or HA, one of them landed here in second com and made their little
GMS.
GMS, sorry.
GMS.
Yeah.
I mean, like secret knowledge is HA, but canonically.
Okay, so it's GMS to public knowledge. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, they'll say GMS while they're looking over the CompCon to see if there's anything obviously weird about it.
Key counters with that or the bugs, and when he says bugs, he does the finger quotes, the air quotes rather.
Yes.
What else is
also be a potential source of them?
What else is patient not telling us then?
Quite a bit, I assume. They give you a sideways glance that's just like, you dipshit, come on.
Gear and the Infantani are just kind of doing that side eye, okay face.
Pretty much, yeah. Does Gear notice anything obviously abnormal apart from, being chained up on the CompCon?
The only thing that's abnormal is that all of your data slates on your hard suits light up with a publicly accessible pathway to this subaltern systems. Doesn't divulge much other than that this subaltern, for some reason, is projecting access to its like internal system pathways for a wide area. You just only now noticed it as you stepped out of your mechs and made your way to this farm.
Kaisa, you have the best antivirus, I assume, being SSC and all that. Do you want to take the bullet there in case it fries something?
Well, antivirus, more like a biological one rather than a technological.
Oh, it's probably better than all of ours.
In the background,
Motion
I
to
resent that statement.
It's like, this is probably going to have crappy antivirus, and this thing has obviously got something wrong with it.
We have a tech person in our team. Why don't they handle it?
Yeah,
He's still neck deep in a broadcaster, dude.
Do I need to go pick up Kanya by the scruff of his neck?
Before you guys are able to kind of like make a decision on who is interacting with the subaltern, Nasimbo, your captain, comes in with Brava and says, "We saw what you did down there at the Charles farm. Isn't that right, Brava?" Brava says, "That we did. We caught the end of it. We had no luck in finding the sniper, but we followed the sounds of the explosions and decimation, which surely led to you all. And I see that you have done your due diligence. You have caused great harm to these forces that stand between us and succeeding on a mission here on Arsenia. Is there anything else that you need?"
We will need to discuss some things when we get back, not over the radio.
Like a pickup truck? Like a really big pickup truck.
Oh, yes. That would be useful for Kanya.
Nasimbo says, "Brother, did you hear that? They need assistance." And Bravo says, I will surely get on it. I will get on it. No problem." I'll measure patience now. But for now, you all, I and Osimbo have to head back. We have an update we have to give to patients. There's something we found out here in searching for these these bugs. We come to know that they're not
December,
bugs.
before you take it to patients, do you mind telling us when we get back?
Hey, Nisimbo chimes in as Bravo's talking. Says, "Yes, yeah, I would, but of course, tell you first."
I have some concerns about all this, which we will discuss in private.
Well, I look for your return. I will meet you at the bottom of the well.
Sounds good.
All right, and then Nisimo comes out, and after the conversation, the subaltern just like shakes violently and like shakes all the chains. Like, I'm still here. I'm still here.
I'm still here. Okay, I'm gonna ask the subaltern, the CompCon unit. All right, so where are you from, CompCon? What should I call you?
You're verbally asking it?
Yeah.
All you get is a very disjointed and brief message that is on repeat. You get the sense that there is a longer message to this, but all you get is attention, area, and then it repeats attention, area, and then it repeats attention, under Union control, repeats Union control, pursuant of attention. The area is under Union, and it repeats that.
Okay. Well, it's definitely something
Maybe
in
we
that open message that's caused all of the issues here. It's got to be some kind of virus, but I don't know enough about that kind of stuff.
Maybe we should have Kanye take a look.
Yeah. Right. Do you mind grabbing him? I don't think he's going to respond to messages.
He walks out, and
You
in the
assume I
background,
wasn't listening over your comm unit. What do you think I am, an amateur?
Well, I assume you're preoccupied with all your
Give me 5 minutes. I'm kind of. Actually, if one of you can come help, I'm kind of trapped under a piece of sheet metal.
Oh god.
He's gonna come out. And
Kanya,
struggle.
I would say one of the before the Albert Chow and Maggie and Wei Li Chow leave the farm here. Maybe when the kids just walked up to you and in curiosity and just like amazement of this 15-foot tall monstrosity and your ability to like pilot it and now putting out fires and stuff. And you're like, wow. And Albert just like snatches them up. I'm like, oh, we have to go. Sorry.
Just as it says wow, like it changes like from like combat perspective to the full like rainbow RGB in the eyes and sort of does like the cutesy anime thing of like turning the head affectionately. But it's like
Nice.
partially on fire, so it's kind of menacing.
Yeah, it's
We
still
get
on
some,
fire.
We get some what's that thing called? BT-28. We get some BT-28, whatever that
Yeah, thumbs
game was
up.
with next.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
BT 7247.
BT!
yeah.
He's brilliant. He's wonderful. He's blessed.
I love him. He's a boy. He's a child.
So yeah. What's going on?
Well, I went over to help Kanya out from under sheet metal, and then we brought him here to take a deeper look at this subaltern.
Okay.
So it has a repeating message. I'm sure you heard it, and then there's the open channel, which I assume is what made all the subalterns go a bit loopy.
Okay. Here, hand me your data pad. Or your data slate.
Wait, mine? Why mine?
Yes, because mine's
That
more
has
valuable than
documentation
yours.
records on it. I don't want to lose that.
Mine has military grade hacking software on it. Do you want that broadcast?
Well, why don't we use Katipe's? Surely that doesn't have anything too
His
important
is
on
feeding
it.
us information from that mic he planted on the bugs. Do we
Raiders.
have a name for them yet?
You don't. You don't have
Sinians
anything.
would probably be like
Yeah, Hysenians makes
all the natives.
Hysenians,
would
yeah.
probably have.
The Hysenians. His has purpose. His is SSC, and I don't
His
want to
has
break that
purpose.
wonderful technology, so pass me yours.
if there's some kind of problem with patient confidentiality that comes from this, you're paying the fees.
To be
That's
fair,
It's a damn thing.
to be fair, for the exception of Tall, Dark, and Disturbed over there, most of our bioinfo is already on the OmniNet anyway. And Connect.
Connect, Kanya.
Yep.
And you receive it reads out in a alarming, it kind of like displays itself on your Omni Slate in an alarming rate. Once it displays itself on your Omni Slate and you're observing all this and you're taking all this data that's thrown in before you, it starts popping up on your compatriots Omni Slate too. And you soon kind of hear a scream or a yeek out from that's what you're assuming the direction of the Charles. They probably had like an Omni Slate on them too, and they're like, they get this broadcast too, and it just like is loudly projecting itself. The words on your slate are just like loudly projecting itself, and you get the sense from your quick your just familiarity with code. You get the sense that this broadcast is being broadcasted for like many kilometers. It probably even reaches Evergreen, and what it says is this. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. But it's a big. Yeah. So it says, I'll read the whole thing. It says, attention, areas under Union control. Pursuant of NAVCOM Special Order 1 TBK, all organic life hereby, evac intensity. Go now. Attention, current theater. I don't like to read this whole thing, but it's essentially looks like it's a residual message that is old Union, written in old Union code, but not only old Union code, old Union common language. And it's broadcasted from many miles away. The thing that catches your eye is at the end, I am Union, I am peace, help is on the way. And that's the thing that's emphasized in this whole broadcast. And you know that this is being projected many miles, many kilometers away to the Gray Towns, Merricktown, and potentially Evergreen.
I think you should probably turn that off.
Yeah, no. Pulls out pistol, blows hole in Subaltern's head.
Gear's gonna join the moment you pull it, and it's fucking like
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
well,
tertiary arm.
He is screenshotting that first, by the way.
Kanya, we are going to end the session there. But as you blow a hole in this Subaltern's chrome dome, you see a couple things. Only you see a couple things. You start picking up on just weird things, like the chains that were what the Subaltern was rattling before you blew a hole in its head were rattling at a frequency that looks like a perfect cosine. Some other things you saw was that some of the paint that's dried on the interior walls of this farm, it all seems to rust in a perfect pattern. Well, not rust, but like kind of flake in a perfect pattern. Not only that, but the ground below you, the grass that kind of is the ground floor of this farm building, it all grows at the perfect height. There's just a strange ordering to life around you, but you only know it for a brief second. As that you pull the trigger and you blow the hole in Subaltern's head, and that's when it just kind of goes blank, and that's what we're in the session.
All right,
Okay.
nice.
Powerful.
GG's.
In the
Thank you very
recording.
much, Chucker, for running that.
Thank you, bus driver.
Thanks, bus driver.
That was fun. The encounter was harder than I thought.
Yeah.
I think we did well though, considering.
Everybody say goodbye to the recording.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Umva.
Hasta luego.